Okay, there we go. So, hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refuses to be fixed, Code here, and we're gonna be continuing our castle walls today. Hi Neon, I know you're lost in the castle walls. Don't worry, there's no reason to be lost. We're gonna find our way out of this castle together in this stream or the next stream probably. Because we all know that we are surely slowly approaching a climax. Although we will probably have to confront Wallace and his gang at least one more time. So let's figure out if that is gonna be today or not. Also, hello Rob. Welcome to the stream. I am also whether I still have poems to write. About the poems on the cube, one of them is actually already written, I just haven't shared it yet because I was too lazy. Too lazy to post it. And that was the Anyway poem. I still have to write the Slime Girls one and the other one that got added, which I forgot, but I have it on the list, I can check later. Also Viking, hello, we just got started, we haven't even read any dialogue yet. And yes, I have watched Murder Drones, absolutely. And to anyone out there who hasn't seen Murder Drones yet, what are you waiting for? Watch that shit. The episode was interesting. Ah, yes, that one. That's why I wanted to forget about it. That's why I forgot about it, because I suppressed it. Suppressed that memory. But yeah, Murder Drone's new episode was absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed the prom. That's one prom to remember. And yes, Uzi's finally starting to figure out how the fuck Absolute Solver works. That's gonna get crazy. Also, Tessa was her name, right? If I remember correctly. She showed up suddenly. Was not expecting her to come in. Also, she knows how to land. Slight difference there. I might have to go merch shopping at some point. Anyway, but we're here for... Anyway. But we're here for DDLC, and I have not seen Eminence in Shadow. The rest of our date went by smoothly, as there were no more French fry incidents between the two of us. Remember the French fry incident from last time? Yeah, that happened. Because we were out eating with Yuri. Which is different than eating out Yuri. We were eating out with Yuri. Or we were eating with Yuri. Either one of those works. But there is a easy way to change that up. Being seen? Damn. But you have it? Ah! Man, I've been thinking about the merch shopping. Yeah. Again, I said that was not. We were eating out with her. Or we were out eating with her. Either one works. The with is important though. After leaving the tip for the waitress and leaving the restaurant, we couldn't really think of much that we needed to do in town. Our walk back to the bus stop was nice and relaxing. The breeze feels pretty nice out, and there's considerably less people out here compared to the weekends, which means we had plenty of walking room. Only a little bit of small talk was shared between us as we both ventured onwards hand in hand to the bus stop to make our way back home. Hello Ivanov. He was eating. Ah, apparently so. How is everyone today? I am doing well, thanks for asking. Just... once again, I've become super obsessed with Murder Drones, because the new episode came out. So that's a thing. But just watching that episode made me so incredibly hyped up again that, yeah, I am doing fantastic. A level above him? Really? Oh, right. So not like they're a level above in how bad they are. Like they're one level above him in terms of being a decent person. I imagine. Because Wallace, I think, is still the worst out of the group. He's still the worst, but the others are very close behind. But yeah, they're all horrible. Like, yeah, 10 out of 10, the friends, 9 out of 10, and that one dude who's hanging on to the rest of the group, either a 7 or 8 out of 10 on the badness scale. Only a little bit of small talk was shared between us as we both ventured onwards hand in hand to the bus stop to make our way back home. And the one guy in the video was all like, "Screw you, Michael Bolton, I will have my revenge." Was funny. Just because we had someone to unleash violence onto does not necessarily make the person funny, but okay, fair. Actually, it's more like avenge, isn't it? Yuri, isn't there a difference between those two words? It's the difference between a verb and a noun. A verb being an action word, one who would avenge something or somebody. Noun being a person, place, or thing, who one would take revenge on a person for what they've done. I squeeze her hand a little bit out of happiness. Ah, that makes sense. Thanks. Oh, of course, love. Oh, I'm glad I could teach you something today. I smile brightly at her words and manage to get lost in my thoughts. Avenge, revenge, fillet, relay, erase, replace, replace. Okay, that makes sense because of how re works, but revenge? React? Respect? No, react makes perfect sense. Because if someone acts, then you react upon that action. I don't see the problem with that one. Although, the other two I am not entirely sure. That might just be because I suck at English, apparently. Oh, I can't think of anything that's fair. Also, I completely forgot to reply to what Neon said earlier about the art. Yes, I have seen it. Nice pixel art. But yeah. Also, Mr. Zera's here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It is this part. Vengeance will be mine. Ah, yes. English lessons. And my anime visual novel? Yeah, I know, right? Imagine that. About green and red. Ah, yes, I did also look at those. Man, now it's gonna turn into an art review. We're not gonna continue much. Not talk much. That much. That is fair. You focus on work. That's probably more important as well. But yeah, I like the designs. You can definitely tell that they're all made by the same person. You can tell by the style. I think they're nice. They're a little bit more of a simplistic art style with like the circle heads and all that, which isn't a bad thing. I think it looks nice. So you can choose the character in the past. Like, hey, that's nice. All right. Shall we continue with the mod though? Maybe. Yeah, you did say that. You did say that you took the reference. How can you spect something twice? As my mouth opens to ask Yuri about this, my overpowering sense of sight shows we're already at the bus stop. Blending in with the few people around us, I decide not to ask her anything to avoid potentially sounding stupid in public. Oh well, wasn't that important anyways. The both of us remain silent as the side of the bus gets caught in my peripheral vision. It doesn't take long for the bus to approach us, make it stop, and open its doors. Alright, that's all said and done. Me and Yuri took our usual seats near the back of the bus so that no one would bother us. As the bus starts speeding away, apparently, as the bus starts driving through the not-so-crowded city streets, I can't help but look out the window for a little bit, feeling relaxed and content. Not long after hearing some moving around close to me, Yuri leans over a little bit, carefully places her head on my left shoulder and wraps her arms around mine. Looking over to see her content face and feeling the warmth shared between us brings me much joy. A faint is heard from her as she makes herself comfy. Thank you, Code. What for? She looks up at me with her amethyst eyes. I almost forgot that was a word for a moment. I had a wonderful time today and you're to thank for that. I can't help but smile at her and bring my head down to meet hers. Thank you too. For what reason, love? For being yourself, for being there when I need you, for taking the first steps at things like this sometimes, for everything, I guess. It means a lot to me. A comfortable silence plays out as her grip on my arm tightens and her nose rubs against my shoulder a few times. Damn it, stop wiping your snot all over me, woman! Amethyst? Jesus, that was 4 years that I has heard that word. Yeah. Well, I hear it quite a bit. Because of Minecraft's amethyst geodes. Haha, you fool. It is common now. Speaking of Minecraft, tomorrow it begins! Anyway, what? After a bit, I can feel the nap time feeling starting to hit me. Yawning slightly, I bring my voice down to almost a whisper. Hey, I'm kinda tired. I think I'm gonna nap for a bit. That's okay, love. I'll wake you up when we're close to home. I close my eyes and feel the drowsiness take over me. Thanks, love. My mind races like usual as I try to fall asleep, the world around me coming to a blur as my breathing remains light. Yes, I am Monkey. Monkey, yes. Did you have to do that one, though? Last stop. One shining but no spot. Ooh, feel free to suggest it, though. For next FNF stream. After Caesar, maybe. So, let me guess. Nah, last stop. This is probably just the bus driver. Let me guess. Yuri fell asleep too and we missed our stop. I imagine Yuri fell asleep too, so we missed our stop. And now we're kind of screwed. Last stop coming up. The bus driver's voice booming through the speakers on the bus wakes me up from my peaceful slumber. Waiting you up. Okay. Imagine the bus driver is Wallace. Haha, it was me all along. You fools. Oh, I'm sorry. It was me all along, you fools. There, that was the Wallace boy. Good name for the we got trash gang, garbage gang. Any ideas? Trashy garbage gang. Once I'm fully awake, I start looking around to see the night sky has made its presence around the world. Yuri gets up from my shoulder, yawns to herself, stretches for a bit. Hey, what's going on? Oh, I fell asleep too. She says that as she rubs the sleep out of her eyes. As I look out the bus window some more, the streetlights of an area I am not too familiar with catch my eye. Uh-oh. Did we oversleep? As the bus starts slowing down to make it stop, I look over to Yuri, try my best to show concern. I don't know what to do. It's okay, Code. We'll just ask someone for help. Follow me. Once the bus stops, we both get up from our seat and exit the bus. Stepping out on the bus stop shows about the same number of people roaming the street from before our burger date. Okay, normally it should be easy. You usually know, like, I don't know if it's the same everywhere, but normally you just know the bus's number. Like, if you know what the number of the bus line was, then you just go to the bus stop on the opposite side of the street and look when the same line number bus shows up on that side, and it would normally follow the exact same route, just the opposite way. So that would be so you would be able to go back like that. Easy. Overshot your goal. Just same number, opposite side. Simple, right? I think so. Should work, I imagine. You get it? Not everyone might get it. No, part of it. Damn, okay. Why that? Because pod. Ah, I see. Also, hello, Gabe. Sharky Loans. Wait, where's Sharky Loans? Is that somewhere here? Oh, yeah, I see it. Sharky Loans up there. You see it? Anything else? Big sale, 30% discount on select items. Trigger happy? Trigger Happy Havoc, maybe. Danganronpa. Alright. Stepping out onto the bus stop shows about the same number of people roaming the street from before our burger date. As the bus drives away for the night, feelings of fear strike me as I'm in a part of town I'm not very familiar with. I desperately grab a hold of Yuri's hand and look over to her. Hey, do you know where we are?
No, I can't remember the last time I was here.
Oh, I don't like this.
Maybe we can look up on my phone where we are.
Yeah, just turn on GPS and Google Maps and boom, you know the place. As she one-handedly pulls out her phone and taps on a few buttons, nothing seems to happen. She doesn't look too pleased either.
It was great, my phone is dead.
Ah, perfect. Again though, just take my advice from earlier. It's the most simple advice you can get in this situation. And it normally should work. Or, alternatively, ask someone for directions. But again, why do that when the simple option is right there? Anyway, the sounds of traffic slowly driving by, people chattering throughout the city, and brightly lit signs on buildings aren't helping at all. I seem to whine quite a bit, don't I? I do hear you complaining a bit about, you know, all those projects you're a part of falling through, which I totally get, by the way, that's upsetting. I totally get that you'd be frustrated about it and want to have an outlet to complain somewhere. So I'm not judging you for it. So focused on my phone a few days that I just already arrived at the destination, wanted to go, and before I could go out, it drove away. Damn. I stop and then look when the next one comes. So again, you went for the trick of just taking the same number the opposite direction, I imagine. It works. It's simple. Maybe another bus will come by. Pulling out my phone and flipping it open, the time says midnight. Oh no, school tomorrow.
Listen, maybe some of the locals around here could help.
Ah, yeah, let's see if someone would be offering. Hey, can we get into a stranger's car, maybe? Maybe they're just... Maybe because I'm not stupid. Are you calling Yuri stupid? Like this MC and Yuri. Yeah, okay, you are. You are calling them stupid. Which is fair. Yeah, maybe. Let's go somewhere. Walked around town for a bit, still no clue where we are. The people around here look like they don't want to be bothered. Isn't it weird to think that I'll never see these people again in life? Ah. Reminds me of the last time I got lost in the city. Happened a while ago. Like a few months ago actually, so fairly recently. I don't know if I ever talked about it on stream. But I was, you know... I didn't go by bus or anything, it was by bike. And I was using my phone for navigation, you know. And on my way back home, I pulled out my phone and wanted to set everything up and noticed, oh shit, I'm at 5%. Well, let's see how far I can get. Maybe I can make it out of the city. Nope. Phone died, and I was super confused. And, of course, as one does, as one knows, the sensible thing would be to see if you can ask someone for directions. But I don't want to talk to people, so I never asked anyone for directions. And I just tried my best to figure out where to go. I was like, okay, it must be in this general direction. But I don't see any of the landmarks I saw when driving the opposite direction. Well, shit, now what? Eventually, through blind luck, I managed to stumble my way back home. But yeah, that kind of stuff can happen. MC, yeah, maybe we are stupid, maybe they are. It's weird to think that I'll never see these people again in life. You can see their faces and remember what they look like for a while, but when you forget what they look like, they're gone forever. I digress. Yuri has kept me close by her, her grip around me strong as if she doesn't want to lose me. Would you buy a pizza tower? What is a pizza tower? Excuse me? Is that just stacking multiple pizzas on top of each other? What? I mean, it sounds interesting. Maybe I would. I don't know. I don't blame her. I'd hate to travel around a place like this all by myself. The atmosphere really isn't that bad, but nothing beats a starry night sky at home when all you can hear outside are the bugs. Yuri, I wanna go home.
I know, love, me too. Why don't we stop by that hotel real quick and see if we can figure out where we are?
A hotel? Is it a regular hotel, or are you coincidentally gonna stumble into a love hotel? That's the cliche, right? You just point to the nearest spot to take a rest, and it always turns out to be a love hotel. Always. So can we expect the same thing to happen here? Perhaps. Let's find out. Turns out we're actually really close to a 35-story tall hotel. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Just... I break away from her for a bit so that I can take a hold of her hand again. There. Much better. With smiles on our faces, we both entered the building to make our journey home. Whoa. This is the fanciest hotel lobby I've laid my eyes on. The lights, the furniture, the chandelier, the everything. Me and Yuri don't move. Instead, we stare at the place in awe, taking in everything. How come we don't have places this fancy back at home?
I don't know.
Well, it sure would be cool if we did. Oh no, it's the hotel from Doors. No. Imagine if our school was like this. Okay, maybe not. A quite older, bigger looking man in a black trench coat with white, almost orange skin and yellow hair can be seen in the distance walking towards where we're at. There. Damn, I can read, okay? Oh, maybe he can help. Doesn't take long for him to get closer to us. I slowly wave my right hand at him to get his attention. Excuse me, where's the front desk? Down the hall and to the left. Thanks. Man walks away from us as Yuri stares at me for a bit.
Did you get a bad feeling from being around him?
Yeah, I didn't like how he said that, but never mind that now. Let's go. No? A platformer with Cuphead tier animations inspired by Wario Land? Interesting. Not what I would have expected by the name Pizza Tower, but... Huh. Maybe. I'd have to look into it, though. I'd have to look into it more. Let's go. Securing my hand in hers, we both walk towards where he said to go. Dan, welcome to the stream! Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We're currently in a hotel with Yuri. Because we're lost in the city. As we're walking to where we're supposed to go, a person coming down the stairs catches our attention. A girl with black hair in a cute pink dress makes her way down. She's important. She has to be important. She has a sprite. If she has a sprite, she's important. We know this. We know all about this. The man we talked to earlier, despite being described well by the text box, did not have a sprite. But she has. Back to the stream. Hey. Hope you're doing well, by the way. Oh, here it comes. God, she's wearing a pink color makeup. Oh, no. Plot twist, it's just a random person. True, we haven't actually seen the people from we met during the festival again, and they had sprites. Huh. She looks way too familiar. Once she's reached our level, she pays no attention to us and walks towards the entrance we came from. Yuri turns around to stare at her more. But why, though? Yuri, what's up?
Nothing, I guess.
Alright. Come on, let's get going. Toyama Resorts. She is God, yes. God goes to this hotel. Okay, we finally made it. The two of us approach an older woman behind the front counter. Excuse me, miss. We're lost and don't know where when the next bus is. Can you help? Don't they normally have a plan for the bus connections, like at the bus station that you can look at? But I mean, fair's fair. Guess we're asking at this hotel.
No, but if you take the elevator all the way up to the 35th floor, an old lady who lives up there should help.
Yeah, this doesn't seem right. I don't know how to feel about this. Yes, a bus station, rarely. Really? Huh. I normally always see a... Maybe that's just a German thing. Maybe everyone in Germany is very, you know, we gotta have our schedules. Everything's gotta be on schedule, so the schedules have to be visible everywhere. Maybe that's it. Right. Thanks. Turning away from her, feeling dazed and confused, Yuri follows behind me. I bet she also has no idea. Zarwin, hello! I mean, I guess you did warn me. Fair is fair, you did warn me. But I didn't read the warning fast enough. I bet she also has no idea. The elevator isn't too far of a walk from here. Me too. Don't. No. Did that just happen? Okay. Okay then. Watch out. It's everywhere, yeah. It is everywhere. Wrong item. Yeah, sure. Sure. So this is where we ended up after stepping out of the elevator. Okay, I can confirm this is a dream sequence. But the white corners aren't here. The white corners aren't here to indicate a dream sequence. But we just took an elevator in a skyscraper and now we're here. This... Plus the way everything was ominous. Neon was more quick on it. It's very fun to make. I can imagine, but it's confusing right now. Maybe I'll figure out where this goes. Maybe I will. So this is where we ended up after stepping out of the elevator. Can't even redeem it. No. Hey, doesn't this place look a little familiar to you?
It doesn't. I'm not sure why. It's almost like a forgotten memory.
A dream, it's reality. The Matrix is breaking. Oh no, everything's falling apart. Oh well. Let's see who lives here. First stream I do, some bot already comes in. That's a yikes. But the bots are a common thing, sadly. You can't escape them. They always show up. Just be glad it happened on your first stream. That means you probably have some time again before they show up. Again. Normally after bots show up, you should have some downtime before they come by again. But when they do show up, they might show up in like big masses. Gabe can attest to that. Because Gabe had like, what was it, 12 bots show up in one stream at some point? Yeah, that was a yikes. Let me see, I am the storm that is a no. 4 minutes! That early! Was like, ha! I found a small streamer to market my free purchasable followers and viewers to. Haha, this works perfectly. Just ban the bots. That is true. Automod can help. Let's see who lives here. We forcefully, we creepily look inside the front door. Whoa, wait, how we get here? And suddenly we're at a subway. This does not make sense. Also, the text box changed. Also, hi, Sky. I shall read. I am reading, but I'll read what I want to read. No, we don't do that word here. We don't do that word. Well, wait, how do we get here?
Through the front door, obviously.
Yeah, I suppose so. What do you think awaits us at the end of the railroad?
I suppose we'll find out together.
Say it at some point. I know I will. And when I do, it will be because I completely pretend it doesn't exist and just read the text out loud without processing that word. LCR Castle World Season 2, Wrong Dimensions. The railroad sounded its whistle and lifted us all up into the sky. That's not how our train moves. I held my breath as I gazed out the window. I knew, at that moment, the feeling of soaring straight through outer space. Are we high or something? Matrix is real. Because if the dream borders on the thing, then the only other thing I can imagine is that we're just high. And now we're on the moon. Hey yo, Neon, are you there? Okay, how? Don't question it, Code. Don't. Literally how?
I don't know. You tell me, bro.
Also, why are we... Okay, I guess we're with the bros. Yeah, with the bros. Holy crap, we're on the moon.
Okay, long enough. This kicks ass.
Yeah, totally. This is totally Yuri. This makes sense for her to say. Well, no, the trajectory to go to my house. Ah. Yuri, what the fuck? That's not Yuri. It's an imposter. A Mogus. A Mogus. Eject her. Why does sus? Why does acting sus? And she has no legs. Yuri takes advantage of the lack of gravity around us to jump up and down as she pleases. Hey, how come you have a spacesuit and I don't?
I think my non-existent 401k was able to pay for it.
But wait, you don't even have a job.
I think I'm gonna work for NASA. I think I'm gonna work for NASA when I grow up.
Come on, I want to go home.
Oh, don't you want to do moon jumps with your space lady girlfriend?
Maybe another time. Dude, I'm currently on Earth, right? Your internet can't go up to the moon. Damn it, internet! Why must this be like it? Why must you be like this? Bro, she injected us. Ah, perhaps. Inject, yeah. We should get going. Okay, where are we gonna end up next? Okay, suddenly going to church. Behold! The Lamb of God. And the text box changed again. Alright, got any explanations how we ended up here from the moon? You don't know, this might be a church on the moon. You know, Mario Odyssey style. And where's Taki? You think we're in Fever Town? You know what? It makes sense. You know what? It all makes sense. In Doki Doki Takeover, Yuri sings the Taki song during the festival. It all connects. You will meet God. Holy crap. Alright, got any explanations how we ended up here from the moon?
No, I don't.
I haven't been in church like this since... Holy dang, it's been way too long. Ha! Holy, get it? Because church. The stained glass up near the altar gives me the creeps. I don't think I like this place.
Me neither.
That was holy because it's a church, yes. Did you purify us? We landed in Fever Town, yes.
Me neither. Hey, Code,
Yes?
you get the feeling that something terrible has happened here once before.
I don't know. What makes you think that?
Just the air seems a little... Oh, I can't think of the right word.
Again, this Yuri is an imposter. She can't think of the right word. Yuri of all people. Your dreams mean something. My dreams. And now we're on the moon. And now we're in church. And now we're all dead. You came for 3 minutes straight. You fell into the sky. Alright. Church. Something terrible, though. Wouldn't that be a little ironic?
It would be. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
What could she be thinking about? I talk on her left sleeve. You wanna get going? I don't think I like it here anymore.
Yes, please.
Okay, where are we now? A castle! This is where we're supposed to be. This makes more sense. Now this makes sense.
Oh, Code.
And the text box, it just can't stay consistent. What is happening?
Look how pretty.
Hey, that's what I like to see.
Want to go check it out before we have to head home?
Yeah, that sounds great. But how do you change clothes? She's changed multiple times. She was literally wearing a spacesuit earlier. And why is it sunny out?
Come on, we don't have time for that.
It can't be sunny out. We're late for school. Oh no.
We've got a castle to explore.
Yuri excitedly takes my hand as we both start running on the grass towards the castle. And now it's gone. Dang, Yuri must be really excited to check this place out. I think I'm starting to run out of breath by keeping up with her.
Oh, almost there, Code.
I wonder if there's a princess living there. There will be once we move in. Ain't that right, Yuri? Up top. Remember this, who is ready? I guess I am not ready.
Yeah, princesses are always in another castle.
And then she hits us with the Mario reference. Okay, but what if a big scary boss monster jumps out at us?
Oh, don't be silly. There's no way that will happen.
Think again. Is it Wallace? Is Wallace the big scary boss monster? It would make sense. That's how we know. I'm thinking Wallace. Think again. It is! He has arrived! The ultimate final boss! What? How'd you get here?
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, again, this Yuri is still an imposter. Abracadooby, bitch! You're not getting into the castle unless I say so, you bunch of nobodies. Hey, whoa, whoa! Nobody but nobody calls my girlfriend a nobody, you stupid nobody. Damn, roasted.
Code, let me handle this. It's time.
Oh shit. He's a fucking Pokemon. Go, Yuri! You stab! It's time.
Uniform change, rainbow mode activate.
Oh no, she's a magical girl. Magical girl transformation sequence!
Oh, do you like that?
Ah yes! She's magic. Oh shit, here we go! That's a nobody. Welcome, Nestorus. Welcome to the stream. This is definitely something to drop in on. This is our castle walls. RGB Yuri isn't real. She can't hurt you. RGB Yuri. Our castle walls. I think we're in a dream sequence or something. Also, thank you for the follow. Because there's no way this is happening right now. Anyway, Yuri's about to kick some butt. What? A fancy outfit wasn't in your budget?
Certainly no.
Mind explaining the spacesuit then?
Another time. Let's do this.
Should be completely unknown mod, guys. Flashing colors warning. Oh my god, it actually is a Pokemon battle. Enemy Wallace draws near. What will Yuri do? This seems like an important moment to save. Okay. I think Yuri probably has high intelligence, right? Yuri would be the high intelligence character, so magic should probably deal more damage, right? And stab isn't an option. I would totally go for stab if it was. What? I'm so in. Let's go. Everyone's in. But yeah, magic it is, right? For the high int stat. Magic. Oh no, she's doing the expression. Miss. Really, Yuri? I would have expected better. Enemy Wallace uses headbutt. Oh no! Thy hit points decreased by 3. Ah yes. I
won't miss this time.
Oh, you won't? Fine, then do it again. Just imagine with the second one I put this time. Loving it. Oh, she said she's not gonna miss this time, so I'm absolutely gonna do it. I'm gonna trust her word. Go! Do it again! Oh, and the color change! Rainbow mode! And the sound effects too! Strong move! Let's go! Let's go, Yuri! The enemy's hit points have been reduced by 5. Use the power of friendship, Yuri! Yes! RPG club, yes. RGB RPG. Oh, that's the same forever. You asked for it. Enemy Wallace uses potion. They don't call me the gatekeeper for nothing. Enemy Wallace uses rumbling of the earth. I don't know. I think we might just lose, but we can't lose to someone like Wallace. He has no legs, for crying out loud. Yuri, hang in there. Thy hit points decreased by 4.
Oh, I'm gonna need your help for this.
Are we gonna team up? Right. Team up sequence.
Please transfer your spirit energy and your love wave.
So that we may obliterate this plight from the universe. What the hell was that? We don't need to know. But this is happening now. We also have no legs.
Special attack for a rainbow explosion.
Rally of the Earth, Yuri. Guess I'll die. But she didn't. You can't lose, I think. But what if? Oh, now she's gonna get big. And there's the flashing lights warning. I'm sorry for everyone who's having a seizure right now, but the warning was there. Thou hast done well in defeating the enemy.
We did it.
Hooray! Now he's no more. Can't help but jump in excitement over our epic victory.
Not today.
What the fuck, Monica? We're having a moment. What?
You're coming with me.
Yuri, help! I'm being kidnapped! Save me! Stab her! Do something! Let's make that here right now on the floor. That's how good that flashing was, right? Yuri, help! Hey, at least we made it to school! Shocked Yuri. At least we made it back to school. That was the point, right? I have so many questions. I can't move. My back is stuck against the chalkboard, and I'm levitating off the ground. Suddenly horror game. We're gonna die. Try as hard as I may, I can't move my arms or legs. What did I do to deserve this? Monica angrily approaches me. I have no idea why. Fine, everyone, this is a dream sequence. It can't be! The white borders are missing! It has to be real! Monica, what's going on?
Shut up.
But I don't get...
I said shut up.
My emotions are pierced by her words as I'm paralyzed.
I've had enough of you ruining the club for both me and Nazi. All you've been is nothing but trouble, and I know exactly how to deal with people like you.
A smile I don't like appears as she snaps her fingers. Monica, my beloved. No! Doesn't have to have white borders? Yes, it does! I refuse to acknowledge this as a dream sequence unless the edges change. Waiting command. Oh no, she's doing it!
Hold it right there.
Yuri, do something! Do something! We're gonna die! Or you're gonna die! Le gasp! Yuri!
Hi, love.
Quick! Do the thing again!
Right. Outfit change, rainbow mode active.
No, that transformation sequence is gonna take too long! No!
No. Does that mean...
You know it. I got my powers back and I'm about to get rid of Code once and for all.
No, I won't let you.
£1,000,000? Okay. Well, damn, that's an item. Because this dream is so real. Yeah, totally real. Like the RPG fight.
No, I can't move.
Finally, I gonna do what I should have done years ago.
Is that a grammar mistake? From Monica in a sudden text box change? It can't be! It is ruined! The entire mod is ruined now!
Finally, I gonna do what I should have done years ago.
You forget, Monica. School rules say the club president can't kill its members.
Mega Man 7? I guess I don't get the reference then. Also, yeah, maybe she can't kill the members herself, but she can do the same thing she's done in the base game. Make the members kill themselves. Right?
I am more than the club president. Die, Code.
Dark powers. Oh, ah, yes. This. What the fuck? That's deleted killing? Jesus, but okay, I guess that just happened. Wah! 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 Oh god. Hitting us with a Monica jump scare. I immediately bowled upwards out of panic due to the dream I just had. My mind races like crazy as I try to keep my breathing under control. Looking around a bit shows Yuri still sitting next to me with a look of concern.
Waluigi! Waluigi! Waluigi #1!
Yes. Plot twist, we've been playing as Waluigi this entire time! The main character of this mod was Waluigi. That's why he went after the purple wife out of everyone. It all connects! Oh, yes. Looking around a bit shows Yuri still sitting next to me with a look of concern.
Oh, is everything alright?
Can't help but stare at her for a little bit while I try to get a grip on everything again. While oh no, not the fan out. It probably exists somewhere. Yeah, I'm fine. Must have been a bad dream or something.
Oh, I see. I was a little worried there for a bit.
What was it even about? I'm left staring indirectly at the seats in front of me as I try for the life of me to remember what my dream was about. I can't remember. But it felt so real. I look over to Yuri again. How long was I asleep for?
I'm not too sure. I dozed off for a while as well.
Why does that sound familiar? Oh no, the dream is gonna become real now. Should I sacrifice myself and check? Don't! Save yourself! Don't do it! After a little bit, I look outside the bus windows to try to see if I know where we're at. And sure enough, we just passed by some of the residential areas in our town. That's a huge relief. Whew. Okay. Looks like we're not too far away from our stop then.
You're right. Let's get ready to go, shall we?
That we shall. Several hours later. Explicit dialogue warning. Here we go. Everything leading up to right now has been pretty nice, not gonna lie. We had to go back to Yuri's place to get some stuff from her house, since she wanted to spend the night at my place again, not complaining at all. And spending the night. She's spending the night, some explicit stuff. And for the loot stuff, you came to the right place. Again though, be careful with how much you say, because I want to avoid getting spoiled on stuff, especially like getting spoiled right before it happens anyway. I put the no spoilers tag in the stream for a reason. Wait, think. Oh, I see. Bad Photoshop, I imagine then. You're in Waluigi outfit, you know what, that makes sense. Alright, once we arrived back at my place, we worked as a team to get everything all ready for our return to school tomorrow, which turned out great. Lunch for tomorrow is prepared, as well as our bags and clothes. Then both of us decided to go to bed a little earlier than usual, as we'll have to wake up early and whatnot. Once Yuri made herself all comfy on the right side of my bed, I turn off my lights, walk over and make my spot on the left side. Not gonna lie, it feels surreal being close to her like this. Once we're both turned around to face each other, she brings the blanket over to my side of the bed. Her hand manages to glide across my stomach while trying to cover me. Hey, that tickles. Just talking. Yeah. Oh boy. A smile I think I've seen Monica make a time or two shows up on her face.
Oh, it does?
Oh no! The music change. Oh yeah, we know where this is going. But first, tickle fight. Uh-oh. Oh god, no. I think I just signed my death warrant. Next thing I know, her fingers are lightly crawling all over me. I can't help but laugh and wiggle around at the sensation of this. Well, this is a dream. Can't be. There's no white borders. Which is why that previous quote-unquote dream segment can't have been a dream. It must have actually happened. And then Monica reset the game to a certain point. That must have been it. I mean, she had the console up already. He found dead in his room. I can't take it anymore. Okay, damn. Okay, enough.
You're so cute, Code.
You know what? I wonder if she is too. Once I'm fully recovered and have caught my breath, I scooch a little close to her and try to do the same thing to her tummy. She doesn't react anywhere near as violently as I do.
Wow, Waluigi!
Waluigi literally puts here. No! Instead, she closes her eyes and lets out an audible I started to feel awkward about this, so I back away and keep my hands to myself. Sorry. I thought you were ticklish too.
Keep going.
What?
It's fine, love.
With my mind racing, I reluctantly place my hands on top of her sweater, where her tummy is, but she quickly lifts her sweater up a bit, takes my hand, places them on her exposed tummy. I'm too nervous to know what to do next, so I just stare at her, not sure how to feel. Oh, this is slow. We're slowly getting somewhere. Slowly. Oh, it sounds... I don't know if there's anything weird, but... You treat? Ayo. Ayo.
Up higher.
Okay, so we're under her clothes right now. Our hand is under her sweater. And she's telling us to move up. How far up can we move before it starts getting sus? I guess we'll have to find out. Her quiet and reserved nature in her is pretty much gone at this point. Boom. She doesn't mean. I slowly bring my hands upwards until my fingertips feel the lace on the bottom part of her bra. This is where I stop moving. To the nookies. Hey. I don't want to do anything you're uncomfortable with. This is where she says she's perfectly comfortable with it, right? To the milkies. Move all the way up.
It's okay this time, Code.
Oh yeah, she's comfortable with it.
Here, maybe this will help.
Oh, she's gonna do it for us. She brings her hands down to grip the bottom of her sweater and brings it upwards, exposing her black lace bra with a cute heart in the middle. Her sweater is then thrown onto my bedroom floor. Now here's the question. Sprite or nah? Probably nah. I don't know how far this mod goes, but I have seen mods where they have underwear sprites. I have seen mods where it's been done. Namely, I think it was in Blue Skies, right? I think Blue Skies did it. Next, she takes a hold of her black leggings and removes them from herself, throwing them on the ground too. So, ayo. That mod of no sprite. There is a sprite! Ayo! This is happening! Somehow safe for word for Twitch. I mean, hey. Blue Skies was safe too. I never got into trouble for Blue Skies, and that had underwear exposed. So, ayo! He wants to do the naughty, I think she do. The sight in front of me is angelic. My girlfriend laying this close and this exposed to me. She even kept on the bandages I put on her a few days ago. Yes, I see them up there behind my head. You can see, yeah. Also, by the way, what you can see, you know that our dream was a prophecy. You know how she had a rainbow mode transformation? Behold. Look at that! I was hiding it behind my head, but the rainbow mode, the prophecy is true, look! The prophecy has been true all along. Our dream became reality, in a way. Just Monica is slightly smaller than Yuri, so make you regret it. Alright, there's no way this is happening. They're bigger than I thought! Of course. Rainbows are born from her. I mean, take them off. Hey, yo. Oh shit, I never thought to put the spider and rainbow mode together. I just thought her clothes were cute. Fair. But I hold true by the prophecy. It just, the prophecy acted through you. You are unaware. It was fate at work. They're bigger than I thought. Anyways, are you supposed to be able to barely see veins on them? To my surprise, she takes my hand that's under her, brings it up and under the left side of her bra and carefully places it so she's entirely in my hand. Ayo. I can feel her poking the palm of my hand. Ayo. Now squeeze. My heartbeat bolts upwards, and a jolt of excitement hits me as it's starting to get really hot in here. Say what you have. I mean, selling Guardian Tales on the first try, too. Oh, hell no, she totally wants to do the naughty. I think she does. I think this is happening. All that feels right to do is to carefully squeeze her. She lets out a soft, cute moan that I'll never unhear as my fingertips get lost in the squishy texture. Okay. And no, I do not feel the need to voice act that again. You have heard my moans on stream multiple times. There is no need for a repeat of the moaning incident. It's just gonna lead to another clip. Her lowered voice droops with euphoria. Okay, no sound effects, yeah.
I've waited a long time for this code.
Do it again. I shall not. You don't mean. Welcome, Welcome. Well, this is something to drop into for the first time. What is going on? Well, we're playing a DDLC mod called Our Castle Walls, where, the main premise is just that MC has autism, but, what's going on right now has basically nothing to do with that. We're romancing Yuri hardcore right now. I shall not moan, you can't make me. You don't mean. She brings me close and draws me in for a kiss, which I wasn't expecting. She manages to moan mid-kiss as I instinctively grab her again. Once she brags away. Okay, I was not expecting the bra. For a second, I was confused where it came from because the message about the sound alert didn't appear until a few seconds after. And the stream. Guys, I'm gonna have to take a quick second for myself here. I'll be right back. No. No. Don't. Wait, this was about autism? If I make you can. Autism makes DDLC more AO. Interesting. Ah, damn it, the sound effects, they're getting used. How long has it been? Shit. Once she backs away, she brings her arm over my shirt and starts unbuttoning my jeans. Oh my god, she's going for it.
Oh, I think I'm ready for this.
But are we ready though? You never asked us for consent. You never asked for consent, Yuri. We're just moving along with this, but we never said anything. I don't know. You need to ask first, Jesus. Imagine sprites for code. Imagine. They need Jesus.
Have you thought about what will happen if you two do something you'll regret later on?
No regrets. Yuri, wait. Try as I may, my hand can't escape her bra. We are stuck. This will now be an eternal connection. The T. Damn it. But you do have a point. Her flirtatious look is slowly going away.
Oh, what's wrong?
That I actually like them a lot less. I mean, wasn't it confirmed that... Yeah, no, it was said multiple times. MC in this mod has high-functioning autism. Did I just say autism? Bah, I cannot talk anymore. MC in this mod has high-functioning autism. That is a thing, yes. But why would you like it less? And oh no, I think I'm stuck. I can't talk today, okay? Bad time to read a visual novel.
God, what's wrong?
This is kind of embarrassing to say. I'm not ready for kids yet. Dude, she's not... That's... Of course you're not ready for kids. Nobody said you were going to do this without protection. Come on. Yuri's prepared, right? Come on, Yuri, tell me you're prepared for this. Because I think MC is definitely not prepared. But Yuri probably is. Let's face it. Her smile that I know and love comes back.
Oh, it's okay. You don't need to worry about that.
Dude, what? I just used a gun, you stupid bitch. Wait, or is that what she... Does it have anything to do with the medicine she owned? Nah, I think the medicine was about something entirely different. I don't think that's about her being on the... I don't think she just took the pill. Because she took that medicine on completely unrelated occasions. Where, and again, the whole thing about it changing her life, potentially. I don't think that would be that. Because she could always stop taking the pill. So, I don't know, dude, watch this. Use a car, you stupid bitch. I don't think Yuri is... Yeah, I do remember. We'll see if that is what this was about.
You don't need to worry about that.
What do you mean? I don't have protection anywhere in here, but she is prepared. I never thought I would need it in my life, so buying it never ran through my mind.
It's okay. Those pills you saw me take the other day.
It was, okay, that was what it was about. Glad to know that's what it was about.
Those weren't headache pills. I had this in mind when I went to the pharmacy the other day.
Her voice has a very reassuring tone to it. So wait, she's been planning this for a while, yes. I mean, she did say she's been waiting a while for this. She's not even hiding it. So wait, those were...
Yup.
And that means you can't... She brings me in for another kiss, bit softer this time. Since you ended Act 2. Once she pulls back, she starts fumbling with the zipper on my jeans. Please tell me you're not lying to me. Don't you dare try to trick me here, Yuri. Don't trick me into having to... She's gonna trick me. This is all about us getting her preggo so that we can't leave her. She's making us stay with her no matter what. She's going full yandere mode. Please tell me you're not lying to me. She backs away from me, gets up on her knees, and brings her hands around her back. After some messing around, she has her bra straps in both her hands and completely removes it from her body. So this is safe for work, right? I can get as far as this sprite. But we're not gonna go any further than this sprite-wise, right? Because I remember even Blue Skies went as far as them doing the deed, but even during those moments, there were still... Actually, no! Right! That's the thing! I remember now! Blue Skies had a censor nudity option in the settings! I still never went back to double check what happens if I didn't enable that option. I'm gonna have to revisit Blue Skies again and play without play without censoring nudity. I just can't possibly do that on stream. Ayo, I just hey, maybe I'll have to do that. Go tell you that. I have no intention of doing that. I have to do it for research purposes. Not yet. Yeah, we're not ready for kids yet. So we can become pregnant after taking pills. Shadow censoring. You won't be disappointed, damn. Don't you? Just research purposes, you know, it's just safe. To your Discord stream, I want to say it. I can just screenshot it and put it in the NSFW, into the NSFW channel, like in the Loots channel on the Discord. That's an option. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. To kill packets. Well, it's something, alright? You want? I'll do it. if I remember to, I'll sit down, get to that section again, and drop it into the NSFW. Now I'm going to the disco. Damn, okay. The loot channel is currently still rather empty. There was only one loot image posted so far. Which was interesting. Anyway, after some messing around, she has her bra straps in both her hands and completely removes it from her body. Once her bra's on the ground and she's fully exposed, I can see how perfect she really is. God, she's so beautiful. This is insane. Before I get the chance to do what I want to them, she brings her knees up into the air, reaches down and removes her cute rainbow underwear, fully exposing herself. All of her clothes are now on my bedroom floor. As she moves around to make herself more comfy, her breasts jiggle around, which excites me even more. Okay then, it's starting to smell a little different here now that she's like this, almost like market fresh fish. It's rather intoxicating, not repulsive at all. Ah, the fishy smell is making it sound. No, I see.
Code, I wouldn't put you through something like that right now. I want this to be something we can both enjoy, and I don't want you worrying about anything.
You want loot code? Okay, let me pull out my 1 terabyte full of it. Hey, yo, the homework folder's coming out, everyone.
Won't you trust me?
After a moment of staring at the perfection in front of me and thinking things through, I get up out of bed and start removing my clothes, all for her to see. And see the NSFW channel. Ah, yes, that's because you have to go into the roles channel first. If you go into roles, you will be able to get what you need to get. But yeah, I have specifically made it so that you don't just accidentally stumble into it. But yeah, currently there's not much going on there. But there will be, possibly. My luscious hair flows around me as my t-shirt leaves my body and lands on the floor. Her eyes widen as the rest of my clothes hit the floor, showing her that which no one else has seen. The massive dog! The Jog dog! Damn it. She looks about as excited as I feel as I get back in bed beside her. Our exposed bodies like this against each other are almost too much for me to handle. I do. She gets up close to where our noses are touching, and she gets up close to where our noses are touching, and body is pressed up against my mine, feeling her poke against me. She gets up close to where our noses are touching, and body is pressed up against my mine. Oh no, she stepped on a mine! She's going to explode! Feeling her poke against me. What body? Some kind of body is touching my mine. I didn't even know I had a mine in this room. So they are empty. They are also relatively new still. Oh shit. Well, damn. Gonna call you out. And worry about it. I know that happens. It's a long mod. There's so much text in this. Mistakes are bound to happen. Mistakes are bound to happen sometimes. But yeah, I guess here's one. I found one. Hooray. I never thought I'd be able to open up to anyone like this, let alone someone as perfect as her. You know what? If there's any mistakes, we can just blame them on Wallace. Right? We all agree Wallace is taking all the blame for mistakes? Yeah. I feel like I can trust her with pretty much anything now. Our eyes speak to each other and never strays away as our passion ignites. I think that's another small mistake. Mayhaps. I speak to each other and never strays away. I'm not gonna call out mistakes now. I mean, come on. Interesting how they all happen during this segment. How come that the mistakes happen during this particular segment? Were you too distracted by the steamy romance happening right there to focus? I think that might have been it. Can't say I blame you. I can't say I do. Her skin feels silky smooth as my hand travels across her thighs, eventually to her nether region. How curious. Because of the people. Her arm glides across mine. It makes its way down below my stomach. She brings her voice down to a seductive whisper.
You can do whatever you want to me.
The nether? Hey, yo, Minecraft's tomorrow. Wait, now we know what's going on here. I was busy looking at Yuri's. Right. Chapter 14, let's go. The day the world stood still. Hey, yo, Zawaldo. Tuesday, October 19th, 2:57 p.m. Our first day back at school was somewhat of a success, I'd say. Yes. You all know what happened. You all know what happened. No need to go into further detail. So after they do the clap, clap, clap. Yes, they were clapping so much. They must have been watching a very good movie due to how much applause they were giving that. I'm not gonna lie, everything was impossible to focus on thanks to flashbacks of last night constantly showing up throughout the day. Yeah, that would happen, wouldn't it? Nothing happened here, they just read some books and went to sleep. Yes, totally. Sleeping naked is totally valid. And if you want to sleep, that's totally, they were like, I am ready for this. I am ready to fall asleep naked after reading a book with you. Yes. And nothing more ever happened. Imagine a mini part of this where you can see it. Oh, don't tempt people. I'm sure someone would be down to do it. Get some artists on that. That was truly unforgettable. Ever since then, Yuri's been a little more clingy than usual around me. Walking to school in the hallways during lunchtime. Thanks for the idea. Oh, it's happening. I dare you what to do. I'm not really complaining though. Lunchtime was pretty fun. I spent it in the classroom like usual. Me and Yuri prepared grilled chicken, green peppers, red onions, and portobello mushrooms that we brought from the grocery store. Not only that, but candle time between us was awesome like always. I'm gonna play it on YouTube. Don't tell them that it's NSFW. They'll figure it out the hard way. It's finally time. Carefully placing all my stuff in my backpack, I get up from my seat and leave math class for the day. Now, if I remember right, Monica said she had something planned for all of us today. Before I can start thinking about what she has in mind, I feel an arm being wrapped around my waist. I look to my right to see who it is.
Hi, love.
Oh, hey you! I show her a happy smile of mine as we continue making our way to the stairs. Pixie and SW. I mean, enjoy the relief. Enjoy my relief bus. Yeah, that. And blur it out, dum-dum. They can end up like, oh, calling me out, huh?
How'd the rest of your day go?
It was nothing too special. How about you?
I can say the same. It felt like a drag.
Yeah, you just hate to have that happen. By the way, did you hear that Monica has something planned for all of us today?
No, nobody told me.
Yeah, take a look. Reaching into my jeans pocket to grab my flip phone, I flip it open, bring up mine and Monica's messages for her to read. Well, a few seconds pass, which I assume were spent by Yuri reading the message, but I look over to her to see her typing something in my phone. What? What's she doing? It isn't long after when she gives my still open phone back to me with a smile on her face. Looking at my phone screen shows she typed out, I love you, less than 3, in the message box, but didn't hit send. I can feel my face starting to burn up now. Keeping my phone behind my back and tapping the red button to delete the message, I place my head on her left shoulder, close to her breast. Now imagine if when trying to delete everything, he accidentally hit send. Imagine we tried to backspace and accidentally pressed this button below it. The thing that the backspace button is usually right, like, when you're on your phone keyboard, like in a chat, and you type something, the send button is right below the delete button. So imagine if we send. Just imagine. You already fucked her, don't get second chances. But yeah, we were viewing the messages to Monica, and Yuri was typing that in. So if we hit send, and just sent randomly, like on a school day, Monica gets a message from us, clearly in a relationship with Yuri, and we just tell her, I love you, less than 3. Well, shiz. Brother, fuck code. Oh, you. She does the cutest giggles in response, and my phone goes back into my right pocket. I love you too, by the way. Hey. Imagine Monica just responded like, "Oh, are you like the type to go for polygamy?" Imagine if Monica was down though. Imagine if she was. Slap her. The rest of the walk is surrounded by a comfortable silence between us until we approach and enter the club room. As the both of us step in, we are greeted by the usual scene. The usual smell of this classroom still remains, and the poster that me and Yuri made for the festival is hung up above the chalkboard. A nice thing to come back to on our first day back at the club. It doesn't take long for Monica to look over and notice us. As she walks over to where we are, my mind starts racing on what she could possibly have planned for us.
Hi, you two.
Well, just responds with, I love you too. And then she notices he didn't, send the message. Oh shit, yeah. Hey, I see some white sauce. Oh no. Yuri, I hope we both cleaned up this morning. Would be weird otherwise. She does that one pose in front of me that I'm starting to think is a trademark of hers now. I mean, male, yeah, totally.
Looks like you're feeling all better, right, Code?
Left hand goes to the back of my head. Yeah. Which head, though? Okay. I'm sorry. We're messed up after that scene from before. Yeah, things are much better now.
Good, I'm glad to hear.
What Yuri snitch? Now, did you say you had something planned for us today?
I did. I'm going to wait until we're all settled in to make an announcement.
I was kind of hoping she would tell me what we would be doing right now, but oh well, I can't wait. Very well then. With that, she returns to normal and then walks away to her desk. It's probably to get whatever she has planned ready. But I'm still feeling happy about how today's going. I can't help but feel nervousness build up inside about what we'll have to participate in. Receipts card. I mean, hey, maybe like me or main character code. By the way, about that Blue Skies, I'm gonna have to think. I might have to re-download Blue Skies because I'm not sure if I was using the mod manager at the time I played Blue Skies. I might not have been using the mod manager at that point. And if I haven't, then I'm gonna have to re-download it again and replay all that to get to the interesting scenes. I'll have to speedrun that in my own time. OP thing again. Hey yo, look at you go. Okay everyone, today we're going to write poems about what you have done yesterday at night. Everyone writes about sleeping, and then come Yuri and MC. Actually no, they're not gonna come then, they already did that the night before. Alright. I'm still feeling happy about how today's going. I can't help but feel nervousness build up inside about what we'll have to participate in. I wonder if Yuri's feeling the same way. Before I get the chance to look over to see how she's doing, Sayori pops up seemingly out of nowhere with her orange bow again. Well, we haven't seen that since the first stream I did of this mod. It still feels weird seeing her with an orange bow.
Yuri!
She walks up and gives Yuri a bear hug, a surprise to the both of us. After a few seconds of not responding, she eventually wraps her arms around Sayori's back, albeit reluctantly. Sayori breaks away from her and backs up to look at the both of us.
We really missed you two. I can't do the voice right now. I have to get into it again. I heard you weren't feeling so well, buddy.
I kinda hope Natsuki doesn't approach us like this. This is the second time today. That would be kinda weird. Yeah, but things are alright now.
Awesome! I bet Yuri was a big help.
Oh, that she was. I look over to Yuri and wrap my arm around her right arm. I don't care who's looking right now. We're just gonna do it on that day. I mean, what? She really has been. What boyfriend just appear? Hey yo, and a rap battle?
Alright, I'll stop bugging you two. I'm excited for you guys to see what we have planned for today.
I raised a curious eyebrow at her. I thought Monica was the one who had something planned. Maybe she helped her with it. She is vice president after all. Once I break away from Yuri, my arms go behind my back. Me too. Wait, that didn't sound right. I bet Sayori feels as awkward as I do, as she flashes me a contrived smile and walks over to the desk that Monica's at. Looking a bit past Yuri and over to the closet shows Natsuki, sitting all by herself, reading her manga. She has this look on her face that almost looks like she doesn't want to be bothered. Vice President? Yeah. That's always been like that. Until Act 4, yes. When she becomes the main president. And technically, no. In Act 2, yeah, again. And 3. In Act 1, she's vice president. Act 2, Yuri's vice president. Act 3, nobody's vice president. And Act 4, Yuri's vice president again. Or Sayori being moved up to president. She has this look on her face that almost looks like she doesn't want to be bothered. Should I go over there and let her know what's going on? Maybe it's best if I don't. Not with that expression. Yeah, this would be the Act 1 equivalent, yes. A few seconds pass, and I realize that me and Yuri haven't moved away from the clubroom door. Before I usher her to go over to her desk, Monica, walking up to the chalkboard, gets caught in my peripheral vision. I decide to give her my attention instead.
Okay, everyone, we're going to make today special, as Yuri and I have something planned for all of us to participate in today. Now, if I could ask all of you to gather around...
I'll get it. I don't know why I instinctively said that out loud. Everyone seems to look at me with anticipation now. Turning around, I open the door that's close to me. Just opening the door, as a regular person should. Drinking some water, as a regular person should. Thanks for the hydrate. You know what, that would... I probably should hydrate a lot more on my own as well. Of all the people that could show up, it's Todd. Hello, new character. Todd. Okay. Todd. How are you, Todd? What do you want? He's the guy that was talking to Monica on the festival day. Yeah, Todd. Doesn't really seem to me, to be honest. I wonder what he's here for, Todd. I don't even know how I voiced you, Todd. Okay. Todd. What would Todd sound like? Let us do any kind of voice. Any kind of voice is fine. Oh, hello, Code. His smooth and friendly tone of voice puts me a bit more at ease. Oh, hi, Todd. My left hand goes to the back of my head. May I speak to the president and vice president of your club? It's about important school matters. For once, someone actually told me what's going on. That's awesome. Go squeaky. Nah, I've picked one, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, sure, give me a moment. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Turning away from Todd, I walk over to approach Monica and place my arms behind my back. Todd would like to speak to you and Sayori about school stuffs. She raises a curious eyebrow, but then smiles for whatever reason. Next, she looks over to Sayori, and I can only assume gives her a look that says, "Come here." Sayori's eyelids bulge upwards, and then she smiles at her, like she gets what she's saying, and walks over to Monica. How people are able to communicate like that, I have no idea. That's something I could never pick up on. Facial expressions and even hand gestures have almost always been a mystery to me. There could be so many different meanings behind them. Once Sayori and Monica approach the clubroom door, they both leave the room, but don't close the door all the way. The clubroom is now considerably more quiet. Oh, going incognito, huh? Natsuki and Yuri haven't spoken a word ever since Todd interrupted us. I'm kinda curious as to what they could possibly be talking about out there. Deciding to keep quiet, I try my absolute best to listen to what they're saying out there. Hey yo, Monica being flirtatious again?
So handsome, what do you need from us?
Well...
Monica, stop being silly and let him speak!
The deadline for school papers tomorrow, and I'm almost done with the article on how the festival went. Your club's the last one I want to interview, and I'd like to get your guys' preference on how your section of the paper will look. This should only take about 15 to 20 minutes.
It's always something, isn't it?
What was that?
It's nothing. We'll be right back. Oh, try not to feel bad. We can always do what we planned tomorrow. I suppose.
Yes. So Yuri, wanna do it again? Natsuki runs away. She would. It doesn't take long for the clubroom door to open and for Monica to walk in. She doesn't look the happiest as she walks over to the teacher's desk to grab some stuff. When she's done, she stops where she usually makes her announcements and looks in our direction.
What do we have planned for today? We'll have to wait for another day. You three can have a free day for the rest of the day. Siri and I will be back in a little while.
And just like that, Monica turns on her heel and exits the clubroom, leaving just the three of us. An eerie silence fills the room after she shuts the door. Surprisingly enough, I'm not feeling disappointed at all over what she had to say. The less social interaction, the better, I suppose. I think I know what I want to do to pass the time today. Having never left Yuri's side, I tug on her sleeve to get her attention. Hey, would you like to read more of your book for the rest of the day? That seems to have brightened her mood.
I'd love to.
Nice. Okay then.
I have to use the restroom first. How about we make some tea for us before we read?
My eyelids slowly ascend upwards to her. That doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, I'd like that.
Good. Go get the teapot and kettle all set up while I'm gone, okay?
I happily nod at her. Got it. She gives me a warm smile and turns around to leave the clubroom. A little bit of excitement flutters around inside me as I start heading towards where the teapot is. I guess it really is the little things. I'll make sure not to make the same mistake from last time today. Once I approach the closet, I stop in my tracks at the sight of Natsuki, sitting in a chair close by, reading more of her manga. She still has that look on her that says, "Don't bother me." Almost all the happiness in me has turned into nervousness. Come on, stop it. It won't be that bad. All I'm doing is getting the teapot. Just don't bother her at all. That being thought, I quietly approach the closet and start looking around for the teapot. Stop! Frozen in place by those words ringing through my ears, I slowly look over to see Natsuki eyeing me down like a hawk. Get out! She's making me feel really uneasy and even more nervous. But The closet's for girls only, now get out! Okay, first of all, that is totally not true. There are a lot of guys who fear coming out of the closet. Second of all, since when was that a rule? You're not club president, Natsuki. The only people who could make that a rule, if any, would be Monica and or Sayori. Also, no, it's sexism. It's sexism. The difference is there. Imagine you had that night with Natsuki. Imagine. I mean, also fair, I guess. What? What is wrong with her? I'm just getting the teapot. That's all. She angrily gets up from her seat, stomps her way in front of me, blocking the closet. Well, too bad, you don't get to. Okay. Now, as someone who has to say that Natsuki is their favorite Doki normally, I have to say, in this mod, I genuinely like her less and less as it goes on. She's still my favorite Doki, like, overall, but in this mod, I kind of don't like her. Like, all her, like, playful jabs have been turned up to just, like, pure hatred in this, which I don't like whatsoever. Just become... I mean, do you think she would care? I mean, we have the long hair. Yeah, it does feel like that, doesn't it? Like, one thing I have noticed, and if you're still here, you can confirm this, Mr. Zera, but I think I had that thought before, but do you have a preference for Yuri? Might Yuri be your favorite Doki? And follow-up question, do you not like Natsuki at all? I feel like those two things might very well be the case. A strong preference for Yuri and a dislike for Natsuki, because that is what I'm feeling when playing this mod.
Oh, too bad, you don't get to. Now beat it.
The order is Yuri, Sayori, Monika, Natsuki. Interesting. That is the exact opposite of my ranking. Okay then. Now, to be fair, I still like all of them. I think all the Dokis are amazing. But my ranking is the exact opposite way around. Could you imagine? Bro, but yeah, beat it? Okay, I shall beat it. Pulls down pants. Do you want me to beat your Shmi? Alright. The nervousness in me is starting to turn into fear. I just want tea time with my girlfriend.
Spit it out or leave. We don't speak fluent brainfuck here.
We're gonna slap her. Alright, that's it. What in the atomic fuck is wrong with you? I just need the teapot and that's all.
You trying to get your dumb little special needs hands in my closet is what's wrong.
Okay, I'll say it again. This version of Natsuki, this mod's version of Natsuki, is absolute bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. You know what? As much as I like Natsuki, this is some kind of alternate dimension Natsuki. You know how we were talking about imposters earlier today with Yuri? I refuse to acknowledge this as the real Natsuki. I refuse. And you know what? I fully understand why she wanted to team up with the trash gang. For all I care, go on. Join the trash gang. Join them. I'm gonna burn all of them alive, torture them to death, and if you want to be part of that group, by all means go for it.
This mine and Dad's house, so if you don't like it here, you can move out.
Who? Well, who died and made you superintendent? Unless you can show me it's your damn closet, just let me in and I'll leave you alone. Uh-oh, I better not start tearing up. I haven't felt this angry at someone ever since last week when... Yuri, I could really use your help right now. Natsuki angrily reaches into her bag, pulls out her phone and taps on it a few times. Next she points at me in such a way where the camera is facing me.
Look everyone, it's the goofed in the head kid who went crazy and called me a fucking idiot today. Who let this stupid ass in our school anyways?
I just now realized what she's doing. No, I didn't say that. Stop it. I can't take this anymore. No, 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 no. I don't want to be here anymore. Why did I get myself into this mess? As if by miracle, my world stops crumbling apart as the clubroom door opens and Yuri enters the room. Finally. Before I give her the chance to figure out what's going on, I run over to her, embrace her tightly, rest my head on her shoulder. Oh, God. An almost paralyzing fear strikes me as I realize people in my school will see this, and she's gonna tell everyone. She's being really mean! I like the Doki, Snatsuki, Monica, Yuri. Okay, so that ranking is about the same. And design, Monica, Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori. That is very fair. I haven't really thought about it in terms of looks. But I feel like that ranking system you have would be kind of accurate.
What?
I flinch a tiny bit at her raised voice being rung through my ears. It's not very often she speaks like this. Really, MC? Yeah. Yuri then lightly pushes me away, starts angrily walking over towards Natsuki. I'm a little scared of how the scene in front of me is going to unfold.
What's the reason for this?
Oh, sure. He gets his funbag's girlfriend to fight for him.
Yuri then realizes the phone being pointed at her, and she swats it away with great force as if backhanding God themselves. Break her phone. She deserves it. It loudly hits the floor and gets sent over to the other side of the room.
What the hell is wrong with you? Knock it off and leave him alone. He's done nothing to deserve this.
He's been the biggest pain in my ass since he's joined. He deserves to get every square inch of his ass kicked.
If he's such a massive pain in your ass, then what do you gain from going out of your way to antagonize him?
Hopefully he'll leave us alone and get out of our hair. He's ruined everything in the club for me, and Sayori never should have brought him in.
Ruined it by doing what exactly? Existing within 5 miles of you? Or are you just jealous that nobody hangs out with you anymore?
Why would I want to hang out with him in the first place? I'd probably get fucking Titus from being around him.
If you mean fuckhead-itis, then you're clearly already a terminal case.
As if. He probably got it from his parents instead of being miscarried.
A short, uncomfortable silence plays out, as it feels like needles are being jabbed into every feeling of mine inside. Too soon. We literally were just pranked about our parents being dead. She means running away, coming right at me. Yuri, I can beat the shit out of you while getting closer. She would be the type to beat the shit out of her. She's done it before with another bully. Plus, Natsuki's phone is on the ground. Why don't we go over, make sure the phone is completely broken, like smash it completely, and then once nobody can witness it anymore, we throw Natsuki out the window. I can't believe I'm saying this. But this Natsuki imposter over here deserves to be treated the same way as the rest of the trash gang.
Don't talk about his parents like that.
Yuri doesn't sound like she's messing around anymore, which doesn't put me at ease at all.
I'll say what I damn well please about them. If he doesn't like it, then why don't he go run home to his mama?
You did not fucking just. Hello, Grave Error. You want violence, right? If I remember correctly. Well, we're getting some violence here happening in a bit, I think. Because this is escalating very quickly. But welcome to the stream. You're not fucking just.
I spent all this weekend taking care of my love because of some fake letter saying they were dead. His poor little heart nearly broke in two over it.
For fuck's sake, that was just a joke, okay?
And that's confirmation it was her. She was part of it. She is so dead. She is so dead. The room falls silent as Natsuki covers her mouth, realizing what she just said. Yeah, she's dead. No. Does that mean the letter from my parents' work was from... Looking over to Yuri shows... Yeah, no. That look on Yuri means someone is going to die. Somebody is going to perish. She dead. Yeah, I agree. I don't think I like that look.
You fucking did what?
Oh, she cursed. When Yuri curses, it's too late. Her voice has a sinister tone that I've never heard before, as if venom's dripping out. It's a bit unsettling.
It was Wallace's idea, not mine.
and further confirms she's part of the trash gang, and the entire trash gang, as we've talked about earlier, deserves to be tortured to death. It has to be a long and long process of torture before they die. Very long and very painful. But yeah, Wallace is going to die, yeah. But Natsuki is going to die first. You've got to be joking. He was behind all this. I've never seen Yuri this mad before. It's kind of scary. Yuri then reaches into her bag, pulls out the gold knife and flips it open. Oh yeah, someone is going to die. There will be so much death. She's pulling out the one knife she has left. The one knife she has left, and it's happening. Was already died. You just need to look at the arch. Yeah. There will be so much damage for every minute of it. The familiar click of her blade being brought to life rings throughout the whole room. Hey, actually, MC won't let it happen. We probably won't. But you know for what reason? Not because we want to protect Natsuki. The reason why we won't let it happen is because we made Yuri promise not to get any blood on that knife. Because we got Yuri to stop cutting herself, she sold her entire knife collection except for that one knife that she has never used for cutting herself, and we made her promise not to get any blood on that knife. To keep it clean. So for the sake of Yuri, and for the sake of the knife, we can't do it. We don't care about Natsuki. It's for the sake of the knife, and for the sake of Yuri. Because she would get in trouble. No. What is she doing? She's supposed to keep it clean for us. There we go! What is she doing? Like, imagine someone just threatening to stab someone, and then someone's just coming up and being like, what are you doing? You can't do it! You can't use that knife for it! Use something else! Feel free to kill them, but not with that knife. That poor knife did nothing wrong. Use something else, for crying out loud. That's when she slowly starts walking, knife in hand, towards Natsuki, who's backing away in fear. The scene that's taking place in front of me is really starting to scare me. This is too much. I don't want to see this. If you don't want to see it, just close your eyes and cover your ears. It's fine. It'll be taken care of in no time. Here's defense. I probably do the same thing. However... Yuri, don't. Yuri, stop. Take it. Use a different knife. Bash her over the head with a table or a desk or a chair. Go into a closet and tear up all her manga. That would probably be worse than death for her. Turning away from them completely, I quietly make my way out the club room before things get worse. Yes! Yes! We're not stopping her! We're actually leaving! We're leaving Yuri to do the thing! Let's go! 3:20 p.m. Yuri's point of view.
Yuri, I didn't mean to make code
She flinched, mentally fuming. I charged at her. Oh, the Doom music's back. It's back. That happened last time Yuri went off on someone. We can assume the same thing's gonna happen here. She is not going to survive. The gold knife is a case of special victims to die. 3, 2, 1, fight. There's no saving. This is a fake Natsuki. This faker deserves to die. Spinne. There's no reason to save a fake. Kill her.
Do it. Do it. Kill her.
With teeth clenched, mentally fuming, I charged at her. My left fist rips up. Rob, why? Hold on, what if you erase her before she does? We can't. There is no messing with the console in this except for the not dream sequence. My left fist mirrors my blazer and gives a blazer collar, and the blade's edge of my pocket knife rests below her jawbone as I forcefully push her back to the closet door. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Don't you mention his name. You don't get to mention his name. pulling her towards me and slamming her back into the door again brings the knife's edge closer to her neck. Oh, she's going for the neck too. How very DDLC original. Wincing in pain spikes my adrenaline. Yeah, you feel that? It'll be worse if you speak to him again. I hope that video you took is the last thing you watch before you take your final breath, you stupid brat. Seeing her tears in her eyes fuels my primal instinct within me. This feels right. Code will be so proud of me once I'm through with her. I lift the blade from her throat. Forcefully pulling her towards me again, I pivot on my heel and spin us around. Mustering all of my might, I push her away as she stumbles and falls onto the floor. I pause to examine her face. She's probably crying now, like the pathetic child she is. Mercy? What's that? Never heard of it. Yes. Now stay down there, you little shit. Excitedly turning around to where Code was shows. Where'd he go? He's not here. Where did my love go? I have to find him. I can't let him be away from me again. Quickly retracing my knife's blade and tossing it into my bag, I grab my belongings and rush out the clubroom door. Pathetic. Yeah, no mercy. Why did we show mercy towards this fake Natsuki? I still refuse to acknowledge that that would be anywhere close to it. Like, come on. That is really just like her negative traits dialed up to 11. Also, hi Tormuse. Yes, it is a tense point. Very tense. You could say we were very on edge about this. But honestly, again, as I said earlier, like, the entire trash gang, as we decided to call them, deserves to be brutally tortured to death. And if Natsuki really wants to be part of the trash gang in this, then if this version of Natsuki wants to be part of the trash gang and join them in the eternal hellfire that we will put them through, then she can go right ahead and do it. I don't care. This fake needs to die. Hashtag not my Natsuki. But yes, no bullying or mercy, only bloodshed. I installed Percy DLC mod today since I beat the game yesterday. Hey, nice. Did you go for the happy ending or just the regular one? It's too quiet in here. I don't like this. Looking around shows nobody inside. Even Monica and Sayori aren't back yet. No, they're not important. Where'd he go? There's a few places I could go and check. No, not here. It's time for me to be his bodyguard now. Happy ending first try, as you should. Slowly walking in and inspecting the area shows nobody in here. I never thought I'd be here in my life, but that's not important. Keep moving. Once I've made my way down the stairs, I can hear the faint sounds of two other people throughout the quiet hallway. Death. Death. We need more. Two people. If it's Wallace, he's gonna die. That's funny. I was worried about how you would take the Natsuki beating, since I know she's your favorite. She is my favorite, but judging by the way, just like everything went down, like that thing she pulled, that quote-unquote just a prank she pulled, the way she was acting at the closet and everything. Again, that is just like everything, like all of her negative traits dialed up to 1000 and all of her other traits just tossed out the window. But yeah, I guess this is happening. Also, at least, you know, she told on Wallace. We know it was Wallace's idea. So if one of those two people we hear right now are Wallace, dude, he's actually gonna die. Wallace is not getting any mercy. What the gang did to MC, making him think his parents were dead, was pretty messed up. I think they probably also were the ones writing the letter from the school, right? We also got a fake letter from the school as well. Probably the same people. Unacceptable behavior. In other words, death. No need to apologize about death. Not here. That's hashtag not my Natsuki, yes. This is a fake Natsuki who deserves to be punished for her impersonation of a truly sweet little bean. Alright, let's see. Oh no, that sounds like quickly rushing over to where Code's locker is. The sight in front of me shocks me in place. Okay. No, why is he doing this?
It was Wallace's idea, not mine.
Wallace is very deceased. You within a mountain. I'm once again overcome with anger. Okay, yeah, no, Wallace actually gets the stabbing. The Natsuki imposter can live another day. He is actually gonna get a stabbing. He is dead. He is so dead. Like, we are not calmed down. We are still high on adrenaline from beating down Natsuki. And now we see the man himself, Wallace. There's a guaranteed intense cutting. Yup. We did not use the knife before. We did not use it. We only used it for intimidation. Only for intimidation, but I don't think intimidation is enough for this one. So, organs with blood. Let's go. I'm once again overcome with anger. We're about to become ribbons. No, that's it. I've had enough to hear what people mistreating him. Here it comes. I am ready. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm ready. It's about time I do something with this waste of human flesh once and for all. Reaching into my bag, I shuffle around the knife from earlier, the letter I found in Code's room, and eventually I bring out a book I've kept in my bag for a while. Yes, this'll do. Yes, true. We can absolutely kill him, but we can't use the knife for it. We can't forget, we did promise we would keep the knife clean. We used it for intimidation earlier, but we can't use it to actually cut anyone. I guess the book will do, yes. Cue the doom music. Go for it. Kill him. Kill him now. Looking around the hallway a little bit shows somebody left their locker wide open just a few lockers away from Code's. That's it. Gripping the book firmly with both hands, I ready myself for what's about to go down. There it is! Different music than this. Oh no, the music changed already. It's fine. Bludgeoning weapon. Perfect. It just took a while to get started, you know? Look out, you dumb bitch. Tits have arrived. Charging to... Haha, get it? The callback, because that's what he said when Yuri showed up. And now she's like doing the callback. Haha, okay. Charging forward towards the both of them at full speed, I take the book and slam it right into his temple, knocking him away from Code and towards the open locker. Yes! The temple! That's where you aim! More. And then we're gonna bash him into the locker, which is gonna hurt even more because solid metal. Turning my heel towards Wallace, I valiantly march over to grab him from the back of his head. Bringing him up from the ground, I make sure his face scrapes along the locker walls and hits every handle along the way as I drag him towards the open one. Once he's held up against the open locker, he resists me and lunges forwards. No! Sorry. No, stop! What happens next leaves me in utter shock. He places a hand on each of my breasts, squeezing them as hard as he can. Ah, he's trying to go for shock value because he knows he doesn't have the muscles to back him up. Fuck him up? Fuck. The question is, will Yuri actually be taken so off guard that she's gonna lose composure? Well, much like she didn't lose composure. But is it gonna distract Yuri long enough for Wallace to pull something? Or is she just too much in the zone right now for her to care? My back drops to the floor as he pushes me back to the lockers behind me. The sensation from when I made love to Code surges through me, but are now poisoned by this monster's actions. My body's natural impulse towards lust is quickly replaced by waves of anger. No, this doesn't feel good. He's gonna pay for ruining this feeling. No. As he's stunned by my voice, I bring my whole leg upwards and kick him with enough force to do permanent damage. In the nuts. Experiencing bloodlust. Every time I see a part of the trash gang, I am experiencing bloodlust. Interestingly, like throughout the course of this mod, I've realized that Natsuki has been a bit in this mod, but ever since she officially joined the trash gang, she has turned into a pure bitch, which is why I think this version of Natsuki deserved the beatdown. But just this version of her, this imposter. Scum. Get rid of... No. No. Absolutely not. But then again, it would fit with the statement of reproduction. Yeah, that shouldn't reproduce. Stuff like that should never be able to reproduce. This screams out music to my ears. While he can't fight back, I grab both his blazer-colored neck, lunge forward, and forcefully place my entire body inside the open locker. Why is the game cards sure screwed up? What? What do you mean? Production, the only way he could reproduce would be... True, but we can't even give him that much of a chance. Because he would be the type to attempt it. Push him in the locker and repeatedly slam the locker shut on him. Like, open it and slam it shut over and over and over and over again, and close it in the very end. We are here for violence today, and I don't even care. We want this violence. This is what we're here for. He tries to escape by pushing forward, but I ball up a fist in response and land a punch square on his forehead. It's almost there. My adrenaline peaks as I regain my stance, triumphantly stuffing his dangling limbs inside and slamming the door shut. The metallic bang rings throughout the entire hall as I bask in the pride of accomplishment, gazing upon what I have done. Eatus deletus. No. I do not condone violence. Unless... unless... it's towards the trash gang. What the hell? Hello, my favorite yandere. This feels like a nightmare. Why is she... Terror washes over me, raising the hairs on the back of my neck. I didn't want to see any of that. I couldn't look away or leave. It felt like my legs collapsed underneath me as I watched everything unfold. I did it. I finally did it, love. Yeah, no. She's been going more and more yandere ever since that one glitch that happened. Like that one glitch effect. Ever since then, it's been increasingly getting more towards this, but I think she's full yandere mode now. There's no stopping it anymore. Nice. Yeah, I think that might have changed too. Yeah, I think that might have been a big factor in escalating this even more. It started ever since we kissed her wounds, and now that we had the lovely, lovely intercourse that we had last night, she's completely unhinged. He's not a problem to us anymore. The tension in me seems to skyrocket as she hastily grabs her bag and walks over towards me. Soft bangs can be heard from inside the locker that Wallace is in. It feels like ice runs through my veins as she grabs my arm, lifts me from the ground, and keeps her arm around mine. Come on, Code, there's no need for us to be here right now. Oh, let's go back to my place. Nobody will be mean to you there. I'll keep you safe from everyone. Her eyes? What's wrong with them? I don't like this at all. I'm too stunned to utter any words as she starts dragging me through the hallway and out of the school. The weather outside is probably the only nice thing there is right about now. My feelings are scattered all over the place, as Yuri's still dragging me to her place, her pace never letting up. I don't know why I'm reluctantly following her. Finally, Code. I can't believe it. This is all I really wanted. Her eyes haven't changed at all. Except after that very statement they changed. I've always wanted that special someone in my life to look after, to protect with everything I've got inside me. And now I can actually do something about that. Her voice. Oh! The glitchy music too! Everything's happening! It's almost feeling like nails on a chalkboard! You know what? Let's quit the club. We don't need to be around those immature brats anymore. No?
even better, let's never go to school again. None of us will have to deal with all the horrible people in there, and I'll make sure that you're never lonely. Let's live in each other's houses until the end of time.
Yeah, it has happened. The transition is complete. This is full-on Act 2 Yuri. Like, this is towards the end of Act 2 even. Because during parts of Act 2 she was still trying to hold herself back and everything. Like, this is during the later parts. This is absolutely during the later parts. And she has naturally developed to this point. Also, hi Gamerski. Oh, this is an interesting start for my return. Ah yes, welcome back. It's been a while, hasn't it? It feels like it's been a bit. Went from Act 1.5 instantly to Act 2. But yeah, again, Yuri just gave someone the beatdown of a century. School's been rough. I can imagine. School can be like that sometimes.
Cook for each other, share our bodies again and again, whisper sweet nothings in each other's ears all the time. Doesn't that sound perfect?
No! Her grip on my arm constricts any movements of mine, the same hands used to severely injure someone in our school. Come on, you know you wanted that person to be injured. You know you don't feel any pity for him. Also strict parents. Ooh, that's a yikes. Can't say I've had that much of a problem with my parents in the past. Ever. But yeah, I can imagine that would be a pain. Like, really. It feels...
I have to tell you, Code, there's no other love like yours, and I feel like the luckiest girl alive. I'll give you all the joy my heart and soul can give. Please, let me hold you all the time.
The more I watch this, the more questions I have. It's kind of cool that the mod is able to make that transition gradually, but you can definitely tell what points are like, at what points it spikes. The transition, again, it began when we kissed her wounds. That awakened something in her. That was when the glitchy effect happened, and I think it was the first time we saw her yandere eyes for a second. And now, after we slept with her, it's when she went fully unhinged. Like, those 2 points are the defining points of her transition to full yandere. But even between those points, you could definitely tell it was definitely transitioning slightly, but definitely spiking at those. Like, those points were the most significant. Yeah. And now I think there's no turning back. Unless there is. There are 2 endings, after all, I've been told. Giving me pre-nightmares. Ooh. Situation with Yuri, I'd grip her arm, tell her the most seductive yet scary I mean, anything that helps, right? The music makes it worse. I mean, that's the point. Alright.
Please let me hold you all the time. I need to have you near me in my arms. I just want to nurse you and nurture you from myself like a grown-up should.
She stops just outside her front door and looks over to face me. She looks like she could start foaming from the mouth any minute, and her eyes pierce right into my soul.
Doesn't forever sound lovely?
No. Okay, big mistake there, MC. Big mistake. You don't say that to a yandere. When a yandere talks like that, you don't just come out and yell no. You just signed your own death warrant. You've seen how unhinged she is right now. She's a yandere. This is a very risky statement to make here. Monica's not aware of you because you slay herself. Beyond acts of... Oh no, MC broke rule number 1. You broke rule number 1. This is the one thing you don't do with a yandere. Rule number 2 of a yandere relationship is don't spend any extended amount of time near other girls. Especially alone. But rule number 1 is don't deny the yandere her contact to you. Or say that you're forever with her will not be good. We're doing the bad ending, huh? I didn't even get a single choice leading up to this moment, other than the RPG, and whether or not I want to watch that one movie. But it specifically told me it had no significance on the story. I didn't get a choice here. Hey, no, and then say something way scarier to her. I don't know. One of two things. Either you will die, or you'll snap her out of it. This might be where the choice happens. You know what? This might be it. The endings might depend on how I can diffuse this situation. This might just be the splitting point. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna have to focus now, I guess. No. I use everything in me to break away from her arm, much to her dismay, and distance myself from her. This causes her to almost fall down. Just in case. They normally give you the option to save adult choice, but just in case. RPG as in game. There was a literal sequence where we were playing a little RPG segment. One, death, or two, death. Those seem like valid options. There's only one choice that defines whether you get a good or bad ending. I feel like this might be the point where it happens. This causes her to almost fall down. I don't want to. Code? I want to go home. I turn around and start walking away from her. I just want to be left alone. I don't want to see anyone right now. Yuri, you used to be so kind and caring and beautiful inside. Why are you being so scary today? This isn't the girl I... Code, come here. No, she's not gonna tell me what to do. Is he coming up later? It felt like this could be a moment, though. No, she's not gonna tell me what to do. Nobody tells me how to live my life. That would have been cool. Turning around and loudly marching over to her, I don't quite realize how much my teeth hurt from gritting them. The veins on my forehead feel like they're bulging out due to my eyebrows being slanted. No! I can't believe he did it again. Oh, and angrily taking my hands and forcefully placing them on her shoulders, I push with all my might until her back hits the concrete with great force. I see the borders. This has to be an imagination sequence. Also, would we really go as far as to hurt Yuri? Like pushing her over so she lands on the concrete? Again, the borders and everything, this has to be an imagination sequence. We know. To clarify, I don't remember rocket propel grenade secrets in the... yes. But imagine if there was. You don't know, you might have... Imagine if you had an RPG during the RPG segment. Could have been. Oh. Stay down there. I quickly begin running to my house. I finally found my storybook hero. No. I was just about to... No, don't. I quickly removing my hands from her shoulders and backing away from her. We can't help but stare at each other, disappointed in myself at what I was just about to do. She looks terrified at me as if I was a ghost. I can't. I quickly bring my arm up to cover my eyes, turn away from her and begin running off to my house. 4:15 p.m. No, my darling, once you escape my vision, I bring my head down, he is threatening my eyes, and enter my house. I don't even bother closing my front door as I walk in my house. It's so quiet in here, I don't like this. The dishes from the other day glitter my kitchen, while both my living and dining room are a mess. My love, I was just about to do the right thing. I just wanted to save you. I'm
tears from my eyes as I make my way up the stairs up to my bedroom.
Pin her to the wall and break her knife in front of her. Break a knife. But why? Well, break it with another knife, imagine. I remember something. Don't. If you spoil. Dude. Remember the no spoilers tag. I specifically have in place for playing mods still. I know suicide is a thing in DDLC. But don't you dare spoil something in this mod. Yeah, there's a Yuri death we all know about. We all know about that one.
My knees feel weak as I approach my room. Once I'm in, I lose control of myself and come crashing down to my floor, laying belly down, my eyes buried in my left arm.
Wait, Natsuki hangs herself in a mod? Okay then. Guess everyone's just doing everything.
Everything in my back spills to the ground upon impact. I can't help but let everything out, my fists constantly hitting my bedroom floor. I'm sorry, love. I'm so sorry. Never in a million years would I mean to hurt you, ever. I can't believe I let myself be like this around him. He probably hates me. He doesn't want to be with me anymore. I'm such a bad person. Why would he love a freak like me? What if my hero finds another princess to love? That thought alone pierces all my emotions with needles. The thought of him being mad at me for the rest of eternity. I don't deserve someone as precious as him. I don't deserve anyone as special as him in my life. I'm probably going to die alone, like I always thought I would. What's the point of this life if I can't share it with someone else? What's the point of anything anymore?
Well, that definitely sounds like suicidal talk, though. Nightmares for 3 days straight, damn. Well, DDLC is not for the faint of heart. That has always been a thing. Oh, here come the OCs. The AUs. So where's Monica in this one? Probably, she's taking care of her own stuff. And I think she doesn't have console commands in this. She's just running the club as she should. I remember in DDLC Plus, the side stories where you learn that, you know, before the game takes place, she also isn't self-aware. It's like that. It's like that.
I feel like I can't do anything without him. There's no one else out there who'll accept me the way he did, except for begrudgingly picking myself up from the floor. I wipe my tears with my left sleeve and walk over to my bed. Both Ali and Rambi are laying down comfortably on there. They probably have been there for the past few days. I grabbed the two of them, all of them in both my hands, and stared at them for a while. The innocence I see in them reminds me of his gentle nature, and it hurts that much more knowing I've ruined everything. I don't know what to do anymore. The lifeless response doesn't make me feel any better. I bring the two of them close to hug them and soak up my tears. Why must you be the only friends I have left? You can't even talk to me. The thoughts in my head become a typhoon as I weep into my animal friends' faces. I can't do anything right. I don't deserve any real friends, not if I hurt all of them anyway. I'm nobody's hero. I never will be. But we've both been able to save each other from what we get ourselves into, haven't we? Oh, my hero, my beloved. What if as I bring my animal friends away from me and place them back on my bed, I head over to my desk, grab a tissue and blow my nose after crying so much?
Have an itchy neck? Ah. Neck scratcher. At least itchy neck isn't the worst. Easily reachable. Ah, also thanks for the hydrate again. I appreciate it. I think there's at least one more for each girl committing suicide if you know where to look. I mean, let's not forget, both Sayori and Yuri do it in the original game as well. So I just have to find the other two. But again, thank you so much for the hydrate. See that? So I can make a story of all of them.
Next I pull out a piece of paper and a pen. This has always helped me back when I was feeling this way.
Sequel to Storm. You know, I think Yuri described her thoughts, in this very mod, Yuri described her thoughts as like a storm raging inside her head at one point. And I actually did have to think of Toki Doki Storm at that point. Couldn't deny it. The connection was obvious. Yuri's all assertive and confident. I think I saw that in my YouTube recommendations at some point. Don't know what this says about me or my brain, but when I think about Sayori hanging herself, my brain connected with Spamton Neo and his strings. Imagine you face Spamton Neo and it's just Sayori hanging there.
I need to let him know how I feel. As I begin writing, the strain on my wrist makes itself known as it feels like forever since I last wrote down anything. Even after all that writing, it doesn't feel as good as I thought it would. What if he never gets to read this? What if he doesn't want to? I don't blame him. Why would he care about what nobody like me has to say? Both my wrists are starting to cramp up a little bit because of how long it's been since I last wrote anything. Laying my head down on my desk, I let out a big sigh and think about how meaningless everything seems to me to be right now. A slight burning feeling makes itself known on my upper arm in tandem with my wrists bugging me. Bringing myself up from the desk to pull up both my sleeves of my uniform shows bandages that were put on me a few days ago.
Just joking about the typhoon thing. Yeah, I am aware that it's a joke, but still. I mean, it seems to be a fair it's a fair analogy, the thing about the storm / typhoon and everything in her head. And that is where the name for your mod came from, because it's just, you know, it makes sense. But now whenever that description comes up, my thoughts also drift like, hey, it's a reference, even though I know it's not a reference. You left me hanging around. You really left me hanging around for them?
Instinctively, I tear all of them off to reveal all the marks on my arm. The big cut on my upper arm, which is itching me right now, has scabbed over yellow. The skin that's circled around there has turned into a very dark shade of pink, which makes me feel uneasy. Bringing my fingernails around the area to relieve myself from the itching doesn't feel any better. A little bit of blood is coming out from the affected area as the yellow skin gets picked away. The side in front of me, the white area inside my arm, it's still itching.
Do it. Okay, but hear me out, Yuri. If you should resist by all means, but if you can't, be sure to pick a different knife. Remember your promise to keep that one knife clean. Remember. You have that one knife that you can't use. The rest of your collection is gone. But I'm sure you will find some kind of kitchen knife to use. But you can't use that one knife, because you promised. You understand? Oddly enough, that I think about it, so Yuri was the most sane of the four. I guess, but they all had their kind of problems. They're hanging herself modified in some way, I don't know. Do it. Just one more time. It'll take away these feelings.
No, but...
It has in the past, hasn't it? Do it. Palpatine walks in. Do it. Let your hate flow through you. That's also your... See, that's mods I can make. I mean, someone will, again, hasn't been... I'm sure you'll just easily find it. Has in the past, hasn't it?
No, I told him I'd keep it clean for him. For us.
But it's been so long, no one's here to stop you this time. That promise means nothing in the long run. Do it.
Looking over to my knife display on my wall shows that dust has been collecting where my knives used to lay. The gold one I still have. No, I really don't want to do this. I think I better put it away for now.
I don't want to disappoint Code any more than I've already done. Searching around my bedroom floor shows everything from inside my bag scattered across the floor. Various books, art, chopstick sets, bandages, homework folders, birth control pills, my gold knife. Wait. I can't help but do a double take at the entirety of my bedroom floor. The letter from his place is gone. I frantically bring myself up to my knees and dump my bag out until it's completely empty. Desperately taking everything that belonged in my bag and hastily stuffing it back in, I've just about cleaned up my floor with no letter from his place to be found. Oh no. Oh no. BRB feeding the dogs. Alright, seen a bit. You know what I think happened? Remember when she pulled out the book as a bludgeoning weapon? Against Wallace? What if while pulling out the book, the letter got pulled out along with it and is now and was just left laying around on the school floor? And Wallace or someone else of the trash gang is gonna discover that letter. Oh fuck indeed. Oh fuck indeed. Serious. Fear strikes me instead of sadness at the possibilities because of this. No, what if someone at school has found and bullies him at home? Why was I so clumsy at school earlier today? Why can't I do anything right? A crazy thought runs through my mind that just might work. I should go check on him. Who knows if he's alright or not? No, don't. Leave him alone. Plus, hang on, I realized something. Yuri changed the... Didn't Yuri change the address on the letter, or did she just change the name? I don't remember. I don't remember if she changed the address to her place, or if she just added her name to the address. But if she changed the address to her place, then... if someone reads that to try and get his address or something, then they would be going to the wrong house. No, don't. Leave him alone. Just the name. No, he might not be safe. And I need to tell him I'm sorry. He hates your guts right now. Just the name to be her name. Okay. I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure. Because I thought it might have been changed, but I definitely remember the name being there. But yeah. What I'm talking about, if I remember correctly, Natsuki only has thanks to MC. Yikes! Going to set MC's. Okay, that's that mod is taking stuff to another level, I guess. He hates your guts right now. You don't know that. No one does. He won't listen to you with how he is right now. Get a grip, for fuck's sake. No, get a grip. That is something I must do. Opting not to bother with my bag, I stuff my poem for him in my bra, quickly leave my bedroom and start running down the stairs. He might be in danger. I have to do something. Maybe this is how I can make it up to him. Hastily making my way through my house and out the door, I slam my front door behind me and start running towards Code's house. As my blood pressure skyrockets, the crisp air does little to cool me down. But once we're there, we're gonna have to explain ourselves. How are we gonna explain this to the main character? Huh? Just gonna be like, oh, by the way, remember that very important letter you got from your parents that was very close to your heart? Yeah, we altered we altered it a little bit at the front, and we kept it with us. That's not gonna be that's not gonna sound super off. Especially after the obsessive behavior we've shown today. If we then come out and hit him with that, yeah, I don't think he's gonna like that. Full control, she will... Oh, he will... Oh, no. I have to make sure he's okay. I will never be able to forgive myself if I don't let him know how sorry I am. The sound of my feet on the pavement echoes through the silent streets, and I maintain my pace meter my breathing. So what's going on right now? Okay, so we realized that... so at one point in the past, we stole a letter from MC. So Yuri stole a letter from MC, altered it, so put her name at the very front, and kept it with her, and despite it being a letter that belonged to MC from his parents. And she kept it with her, and she lost it. Presumably at school, and now we're running back to MC's house to make sure he's okay, because people might just read the address on it, go to MC's house, bully him at home, stuff like that. Surprisingly safe for work. Huh, interesting. I can't waste any time getting to his place. 5 p.m. I don't even bother locking my house upon entering. Great, so Yuri can burst in later. Perfect. All I feel like doing is walking over to the table and resting my head for today. I don't want to think about homework, or dinner, or anything. The walk from her place to mine was absolutely miserable. I had never felt that alone, that scared in a long time. Back when I was a kid, when I saw something that really scared me and stuck with me, it would be on my mind when I go to bed and first thing when I wake up. It will make itself known for days, sometimes months on end. That pretty much happened the whole walk back. My mind couldn't stop lingering on the events of today. She was so scary today. I've never felt her uncomfortable around her before. It feels like she's a wildfire going on it feels like there's a wildfire going on inside me that can't be put out. It spreads throughout my body and affects all my emotions. The feeling of fear just being around her, but also the feeling of disappointment with in myself for what I was about to do. Mom, you taught me at a young age not to treat people that way, and I was about to do that to the girl I love. That thought alone starts ripping me apart inside. Why did I get so mad at her? She doesn't deserve it? What is wrong with me? I bring my head up only to set my elbows on the table and rest my forehead in my hands, shaking my head continuously. Yuri, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for being like that around you. What if she... Just the thought of her breaking our promise with her gold knife makes me bring my head down onto the table once more. The thought of her hurting herself or what happened today makes the burning inside intense to the point where I nearly start tearing up. No, I don't like what I saw. I don't like what I saw with that today. And I can't stop her from doing anything right now. Why can't I do anything about it? Huh? What? I'm a bit thankful that my phone ripped me away from my train of thought. See To the Moon vibes? If you've played that game? I don't think I have, no. But interesting, I might have to check it out. By the way, I never really asked, how did the rest of the... How did you experience with the zombie dating sim go? I watched a little bit of the VODs. A little bit of the first one, I didn't really get too far. But I just saw the VOD thumbnail for the most recent part. Looks like that worked out, huh? Looks like you got the ending you were looking for, maybe? Or maybe it's just starting to heat up, I don't know. But it looks interesting. The concept is definitely interesting. But technically we're here for this visual novel. Not the zombie dating one. He's going to give himself a concussion if he keeps whacking his head like that. I mean, he does do that a lot in this. I wonder who that could be. Could be anyone at this point. Lifting myself up to reach into my pocket, pull out my phone, I flip it open and stare at the screen in front of me. One new message, Monica. What could she want? Curiosity is mixed with my feelings of disappointment as I open up the message.
Code, are you okay? Natsuki told Sayuri and I everything that went down today.
Oh great, make the smile even bigger. No, Natsuki was mean to... Hey there, Yuri. How are you doing? You seem to be doing well. I don't want to think about that. I want to talk to Monica. Even thinking about what happened today hurts me more inside. I don't know what to do.
Feel free to call us if you or your girlfriend need anything, you know.
More nightmares, clown Yuri. Yuri be like, "Oh, we live in a society." The end of the zombie route. Pick it up another day to try the other routes. Ah, I see, that's fair. I mean, the zombie route feels like the route one should go for. I mean, if you're playing a game called My Sweet Zombie, and you don't pick the zombie route as your go-to, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, kind of, and doing anyone else would kind of be missing the premise of it, wouldn't it? And that hero shop down. Your stream will make me no longer sleep today. Ah, I'm sorry. Have you considered pulling a MC and knocking yourself out? Don't do that, please. Don't. But hey, maybe you will be able to get some sleep. Eventually you'll be tired enough for it, probably. Mom. I immediately bring my head up from the table again and look back at my phone. The screen is still on Monica's message. Nah, everyone deserves a good rest. Everyone deserves a good rest. Except Wallace and the Trash Gang. It's like, you know what? We live in a society Yuri's voices speak comedy. Yes. I mean, she already went off the deep end. She might as well. She might as well talk about living in a society. I immediately bring my head up from the table again and look back at my phone. The screen is still on Monica's message. No. Get out of here. Quickly maneuvering through the menus in my phone, I make my way to Mom and Dad's contact page and hit the green phone button. My mind races a bit as the phone's ringing noise tings through my ear. Mom, maybe you'll be able to help. You've always been able to whenever I feel sad because of people.
Hello, Code?
Mom? Okay, I need to talk with you about some stuff, if that's okay.
Yeah, I can talk now. Is everything alright over there?
I hesitate a bit before responding to her, so that I can think about what exactly I want to say to her. No, not really.
Code, what's wrong?
Me and Yuri didn't have a good day at school today.
Why? What happened?
Mom? Things just turned out really bad today. I just feel like I treated her bad today, and I feel awful about it. Meanwhile, Wallace in the trash can nearby, ouch. I don't know. You think anyone's gonna help him out of the locker? I hope not. I hope he's stuck in there for the rest of the day. For the rest of the week. For the rest of the year. Eventually someone's gonna open the locker and find his shriveled up corpse. That's what I hope. Then again, that would still be a bit too merciful of a death, wouldn't it? I just feel like I treated her bad today and I feel awful about it.
Why? What did you two fight about? Something?
I wish she wouldn't have worded it that way. I shouldn't have yelled at her like I did. Well, not really. The locker remained locked, as it should. She was just being really scary today, and I reacted to it in a way I wish I didn't. I'm kinda scared, Mom. I don't even know if she likes me anymore.
Well, I hope she still does. Sometimes girls can be like that when they're mad, you know? Maybe she just needs some space to herself.
Didn't have a good day today? That's pretty much... You think? Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. If I was in MC's shoes, I would be absolutely delighted to see someone beat the shit out of Wallace. I mean, that's what me and everyone in chat always wanted. But I guess it's a different story when you see someone do that who you've always known to be a very calm and collected and nice and kind-hearted person. Notice how there's one particular adjective I've been swerving around hardcore while trying to describe Yuri that I think MC would have used.
Maybe she just needs some space to herself.
No, I hope she's not. I can't tell Mom about that. I don't want to say this. But to move on from this, then... Yeah, maybe you're right.
Do you still like her and want to be with her? Code, please. Help.
Okay, help you out. Don't. Just don't.
Just know that I'll do everything in my power to keep our story going, and I can't reiterate enough how much nothing will change between us.
Yuri, I hope all of that is still true, because I really don't want to lose you. I really do.
Well, that's good, you know. Do you know what your dad and I did whenever we were like that?
What is it?
Whenever things got bad between your dad and I, it helped to just be away from each other for a bit, you know? That's why when you were little, you would sometimes see me in my bedroom and dad in the living room.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, you're lucky if you're missing the joke. Oh, you're lucky. I have seen that word too many times. And it's just stuck, it has become... Such a negative context has attached itself to that word that I just can't with it. Whenever I see that word, like, I always think of all the negative context attached to it, and I see that word all the time recently. That's why it's become a bit of a joke. Oh, that makes sense. That's why you never wanted to be bothered in there.
Yeah, we just needed some time for ourselves to cool down, you know?
Yeah. Specifically that phrase is bad enough. But the word itself has been doubly ruined for me ever since I played Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, where it once again got even more of a negative connotation. So that word is double ruined for me. I just can't see it positively anymore. I am sorry. But yeah, the phrase with the door, the entire phrase makes it even worse.
Yeah, we just needed some time for ourselves to cool down, you know? We eventually made up to each other every time, though. I think you should do the same. Once you two can see each other and not feel so angry, let her know how much you care about her and how much she means to you.
I could almost see my mom smiling at me on the other end of the phone. Thank you, Mom. I think I'll do just that.
No problem, sweetie. I hope I was able to help.
You were. Thank you again. I'm gonna get going now. Love you.
Love you too. Bye now.
Carefully. Great word choice. Because I've gotten so used to this mod using the certain word whenever applicable. Carefully putting my phone back into my pocket, I put my elbows on the table, rest my head in my hands, and stare at the wall in front of me. Maybe my mom's right. I think if you look up Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, gentle, I think something will come up. And it's horrible. Can't believe you even made me say that word, so I could tell you what to... Nah. It is a bad word, in my opinion. I do still say it from time to time, especially when talking about it. Sometimes it is hard to avoid a word when you're talking about it. Like if I am talking about the word gentle, you can't expect me not to say the word. I have to. Meanwhile, Yuri crashes down the door. True, she should be arriving any second now. Maybe Mom's right. Maybe I should take some time to myself. Cue Yuri entering the door. Yeah, it'll be okay. There's still things I can do to make myself feel better. Besides, maybe I should trust Yuri that she won't do that. The next time I see her, though, which will be any second now, I need to tell her how sorry I am for all the things I've done today. But what if I never see her again, though? Oh, you will in just a second. No, don't think like that. There's always tomorrow at school. Or today in a few seconds. Maybe she needs some time to herself just like I do. Yeah, she doesn't really want that right now. It'll be alright though, no worries. Yeah, maybe it will be alright. Left the front door open? No, Yuri closed the door as she ran out. But we left our front door open as well. Yuri left it open initially, then ran out and slammed the door shut behind her. But we have our door completely unlocked. Yeah, maybe it will be alright. What can I do though? Doesn't look too bad around here. Oh, I know. Maybe a shower will help me feel better. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Dude, if you're gonna take a shower, lock the door. With that, I leave my backpack on the table and make my way upstairs to the bathroom. Entering the bathroom and turning on the lights, I reach down into my sink, pull out 2 light blue bath towels. One for my body and one for my hair. Taking off all my clothes before I step into the shower brings an oddly satisfying sense of deja vu. Turning the handle to make the water nice and warm, the water pours down, splashing the ceramic floor until steam starts to rise. Carefully walking in, my body flinches a bit as the water hits me, but it eventually feels nice and soothing. Yeah, Robbie's apparently having fun. Code then has flashbacks of Yuri being on top of him while he's laying down in the bathtub. While they were intercoursing, yeah. It will definitely be alright, clearly and obviously. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be alright. Everything's totally fine here. No problems whatsoever. You think Yuri's a top? Because of Viking, because of how you worded that? You think Yuri's a top? Maybe. You know what? When she's full on yandere mode, she probably is. She probably is, absolutely. I don't know why there would ever be any doubt in my mind. Anyway, back to the shower scene. There haven't really been any meaningful choices yet, no. So far, the only choice was to skip a movie, which I didn't, or that role-playing game segment. And that was it. Was confident about it. Carefully walking in. Yeah, I read that. It feels nice to just stand here and do nothing. The sensation of the water calms me down as if I'm standing under an everlasting waterfall. My legs start to feel a little bit heavy after the walking I had done today. Taking this moment to carefully sit down in the shower, my legs and back feel more relaxed as they rest on the cool tile. My body feels more enraptured as a sigh of relief escapes me and the lower half of my hair becomes darker. This is way more soothing than I thought it would be. I haven't felt this good in a while. This feels way too good. Welcome back, Darwin. We're taking a shower right now after our almost breakup with Yuri. Because that went horribly. Rob, please stop pinning every single comment. Don't do that. Blood on the mirror? That's a window, and that's technically a mixture of the shadow and the lighting. But I could see why you would think that. It does look very red. Past the bathroom door. Honestly, we know Yuri's on her way to our house. We know we left our front door unlocked. We are currently taking a shower. Yeah. So, putting that together, Yuri will be able to get into our house no problem. She will probably hear the shower running. One would think, at least. What would she do with that context? Just imagine, once we step... She's gonna surprise us. Imagine she just surprises us. Once we step out of the shower, she's just gonna be standing there, naked, in front of us. She's gonna be real quiet, sneak into the room, undress completely, and stand naked in front of the shower waiting for us to come out. And then embrace us. Try to stop. I mean, we don't know. We just know she's full yandere mode right now. Go with Yuri. Go Yuri. Go and ran away from Yuri. Well, that's an interesting way to die. Hi, mommy, that ends call. And lastly, shower. Code takes bath. Way too good. 6:15 p.m. That was the sound of the door being broke. Yeah, she just broke in, I think. Oh no, never mind. She's still on her way. She's still going. We will continue. The chapter probably won't be going on much longer, considering it's already dark out. So we'll probably be going till the end of the chapter.
The bright moonlight and the streets illuminate the area around me tonight. A few owls can be faintly heard in the background as I'm running to where I need to be. It's starting to become a bit harder to breathe due to all this running. Once the park is fully inside, I spot two human-like figures sitting down on a bench, to which I stop myself to see who they are. It looks like Monica and whoever she's been hanging out with. What are those two doing here? Wait, they're going to notice me. I can take a breather for a bit, but I can't stay here for too long. I'll just... Hey, Yuri.
Damn it! Got caught. Sharing his fantasy. Hey, you see, I have the luxury of being able to fantasize all I want. Because I have no real frame of reference. Ah, yes. The life of the forever alone singles out there. Oh well. Yes, you can see because of the purple corners. Like, if the text box has the wall texture behind it and no special corners, like these ones, then it's MC. And other than that, you can normally tell who you're playing as because of the corners. And it's usually in correlation with the eye color. Like, look for the eye color of the character, and that's what the corners are gonna be.
Hey, Yuri. Fuck, I should have kept running. Hey, I need to talk with you about something. She looks concerned. What could she possibly want to talk about?
Stealth 100. I don't think we've seen a Wallace POV, no. And if so, that would be absolutely disgusting experience. Absolutely disgusting.
I don't think I have the time for this. What should I do?
This feels like the first real significant choice. This feels significant. And I say we talk to her. Reason being... Yeah, I did save. Reason being, I think we are fine. I think the main character is semi-fine. And as we've been told, we need some space from each other right now. So maybe this distraction might be just what we need to get a little bit of space going and hear out what Monica has to say on everything. But on the other hand, if something does happen, if someone at school did find the letter and is actually trying to get revenge, because to be fair, Yuri kind of went off on Natsuki and Wallace. After all of that, they might go... I was gonna say, I'm not sure if they're gonna go that far as to physically go to MC's house and try to do something to him. But after what happened with Yuri, I feel like they very well might. And we already know that they're not above sending fake letters to his house. So taking the stuff out of school. So they've taken the issue outside of school before. And they might just go that extra step now because of everything. Which is why maybe we should keep running. I'm definitely trying to go for the good ending. By the way, to answer the question, I'm definitely going to try to go for the good ending first. One is good ending, other is bad ending. But this is a hard choice. There's a fly in here. Again, why does that always happen? I don't know. I will have to make that choice myself. And I say we should have some faith. I say we should have some faith in the fact that we're okay. But I am kind of worried because, again, we did leave the door unlocked. We did leave the door unlocked. And you know what? They might just be after Yuri. the Yuri altering the letter might be extra bad, because Yuri was the one who went off on them. I want people to be stumped. Well, I am stumped. Yuri was the one who went off on them. And if they see the letter, they're gonna think that Yuri lives at that address. So they might come after MC, even though they were initially just trying to get revenge on Yuri. And then they're gonna be like, well, since we're here anyway, you know? I still think we should have faith. I still think we should have faith in enough human decency to the point where even if they do take it out of school, they're not gonna come to our house in the middle of the night, break in and beat the shit out of us. Then again, we are talking about the trash gang here. No, don't tell me the answer. I want this to be an honest playthrough here. I want this to be an honest choice that I make. We are talking about the trash gang, but do we talk... I feel like Monica might have good insight as well. And again, as we know, space might be what we need. I will talk. We need the space from each other. We are talking about Wallace, it's true. But if we're lucky, he's still in the locker and can't get out, you know? Looking at it with a little bit of hope here. I'm gonna talk, I think. I'm gonna go for the sensible choice. I might regret it, though. We'll see how this plays out. Alright, fine, I should probably catch my breath anyways. It doesn't take me long to walk over to where those two are. Make it fast, I'm in a hurry.
Natsuki told me what happened while Sayori and I were gone today.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah? Did she tell you how mean she was to Code today?
No, she told me how she told me she feels bad about what happened.
Yeah, I bet she did.
She sounded like she really does. And Code won't text me back about everything.
Oh, shit. That might have triggered us. The fact that we're not texting back might make you even more worried. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Code, I promise I'll be leaving here soon. That's where I was heading before you decided to bother me. I need to see if he's alright.
You mean he hasn't gotten a hold of you yet?
My love, I'm still very sorry. I'm going to make it up to you somehow.
Yuri, is everything okay between you two?
I shift my attention over to her, but I don't have it in me to respond back. Next she gets up from the bench she was sitting at, walks over to me and puts a hand on my shoulder.
Maybe this reassuring talk is just what Yuri needs right now mentally. Again, considering how mentally fucked up this everyone is right now, these conversations might be necessary. You can't ignore everything. And being smart are two different things. Yes. Monica slowed her down. No, he can't be.
Just like how Code used to.
Hey, it's okay. These kind of things are normal between two people in love. Things can't always be sunshine and rainbows.
No, this isn't normal. Things aren't like that. I tell myself that as I close my eyes and feel emotions build up inside.
If I may ask, what are you going to say when you see him tonight?
Maybe this question would be important. Maybe this question, because Yuri hasn't considered it up until now. And now she's gonna think about it before she heads over. Let's say it's the difference between having book smarts or street smarts. There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You what?
What the? The reality of what just happened and the ringing in my ears has struck me in place.
What just happened? No, really, what was that? Did someone actually bring a gun? Did someone actually just whip out a gun?
Quickly looking around, just everyone is safe. Monica's covering her head with her arms on the ground. The sound of a car driving off brings my attention to the road. Averting my vision, the black car can be seen speeding away towards Code's house. The sight of that snaps nearly every emotion in me. Quick, Monica, call the police. I have to go to Code's house. Unharmed Monica gets up from the ground and looks around for a bit, then realizes what just happened a little bit ago.
I can't believe it. You know how I said there's a certain amount of basic human decency people should have? And how I was kind of questioning that because we're talking about the trash gang. I was right in questioning that. And I should have gone further. I was like, there's no way they're gonna go to his house to beat him up. No, they're gonna go further. They're gonna go for a drive-by shooting. That is even further than I thought they would go. They're actually gonna go straight up kill them. Okay. Yeah, no, Monica, call the police right now. We need this. What, head pad? I mean, maybe I need that.
Todd, it's not safe here. We need to go.
Hey, do you even hear me?
You call and we have to go.
I don't have my phone. It's at home. Please, just do this for me. Hey, catch. Turning attention towards Todd, he takes Monica's phone and tosses it up in the air. Once Monica looks towards the sky and catches it, she turns around to face me.
Hurry up and go. I'll handle this for you.
Without another word, I quickly turn on my heel and begin running towards Code's house, now with newfound determination. You're gonna need that. It's been a few minutes since I left the park, and I'm surprised at how well I'm keeping up pace. I haven't run with this much determination in a long time. My legs are starting to hurt a little bit, but I can't stop. Just a few more minutes of this, then I'll be there. I can do this. I can do this. I have to. I have to make things right with him. Oh, it happened. I just... You know exactly what happened. That was an attempted drive-by shooting. You know full well that's what's going on. You don't even need to ask. It wasn't a knife, yes. A few more minutes have passed and I'm starting to become tired. This is starting to take a toll on my body. Breathing has become more difficult, but I can't give up just yet. I'm surprised I was able to keep up my pace the whole time. I'm noticing some of the... Rob, shush. Shush. I'm noticing some of the houses around here are starting to look more familiar. Ah, the stream lagged. Okay, that is fair then. These are the ones I see whenever I go to Code's house. Excitement and adrenaline jolts through me at the thought. That means I'm nearly there. While that thought does excite me, the flashing of red and blue lights up ahead catch my attention. As I'm getting closer and closer, I can make out something like a car from earlier. Wait, no. What? Rob, shush. Stop. No. Did MC die? Let's see. Honestly, I think this might have actually been the bad ending in that case. We might have wasted too much time. Actually, no! Okay, why? Knifing would be more of a challenge? Yeah, it would be more of a challenge, definitely. And that was not a head pad. Actually, the fact that the police is already there... The fact that the police is already there proves that Monica calling the police might have worked out. Maybe I did pick the right choice. Because we wouldn't be able to call the police otherwise, and they... Oh my god, I am so maybe the police actually was... How quick was the police? How quick were they? That is the question. Wait, no, don't look suspicious, stop running. Carefully bring my running down into somewhat power walking. I survey the area until it's safe to start walking to on the other side of the road. I can feel my heart nearly beating out of my chest and how fast it is. Out of nervousness, of everything out of my... I'm out of everything out of breath. Perfectly timed, Anvil. We're all dying today. We're all dying. By the way, no spoilers for either ending, please, because I feel like I'm gonna go back and do the other ending as well. Because I want to. I mean, I saved after all. Another glimpse of the car being apprehended shows it's a 3rd Gen Ford Mustang, one just like my dad used to own. That's not important right now. Look away and keep... Wait, there's that. Taking a moment to stop and see who exactly the police are arresting shows. Why, him of all people. Wallace's dad's point of view. Oh no. Oh, he purchased something. Oh my god. He recently purchased a gun, didn't he? Right, if I remember correctly. Oh no.
It's not like my son to not be at my office around this time. He was supposed to show up a few minutes ago like he always does. What could he have possibly got himself into this time? Grabbing a briefcase and keys from my desk, I get up from my chair, leave, and lock my office up. Checking the area on this floor where he usually spends time with his other friends, I see no one in sight. This makes me a bit concerned. Where could he be? I clear my throat and cough to myself real quick.
If it wasn't already true, everyone would have one. Absolutely. At least they had the decency to take the shooting outside of school in this one. Too soon, too soon. Damn, am I glad to not live in America. Nah. America isn't all bad. I know, but it's just a thing. The stereotype is everyone has a gun and everyone is overweight. Those are the two main stereotypes everyone has about Americans, right?
America. Wallace. Nothing. Always too quiet and I don't like it.
What? I mean, come on. This is the one who just got arrested, right? It was totally... He saw his son stuffed in the locker and suddenly felt bad for this asshole.
Maybe he's on the first floor. I don't know why he would be. Wallace. After staying silent for a bit, a muffled voice and the sound of metal being hit echoes through the hallway. What the... Walking towards where the voice is coming from, I stop until I see where the bang is coming from. Stopping in front of the locker, I can almost see the individual bags where it's been hit from the inside.
They get me out of here!
How you get yourself in there?
Then hurry up! I think I need to go to the doctor!
Alright, hold tight for a minute. Once I pull up on the locker handle and bring the door towards me, Wallace comes tumbling out and drops body first onto the ground. Grabbing his arms, I pick him up to his feet. He got bruises and red marks everywhere. God, who did this to you? He takes a breather and places a hand on his cheek before talking.
A bum-ass bitch did this! And that is when it happened.
I instinctively tighten my grip on him. That girl that's been hanging around the autistic boy. She always rubbed me the wrong way. Don't worry, son. She'll be dealt with the next time I see her. Something white on the floor next to Wallace catches my eye. Kneeling down to pick it up, I'm wondering who left this empty envelope on the floor.
And that is it! Yuri, you adding your name to the envelope is what almost got MC killed or did get MC killed. One of the two. Yuri, why must you mess with his stuff? You know, bro, just heavy breathing intensifies. Ah. Ow. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I know that's not what you were talking about, but I think the animal was unfortunate.
It feels like heaven smiling down on me as I see the name and address on this. So that's where she lives.
Shut, Rob.
This might be sooner than I thought. Time for her to get what she deserves for treating my son like this. Letting go of Wallace to reach down into my waistband holster, I pull out my revolver.
Rob, do you want me to end the stream right now? I can end the stream right now on a cliffhanger and just finish it next time. Because it feels to me like you want me to stop. It feels to me like you want me to stop right now. I could totally do that. So he's from America. Yeah, he has the gun, and he's a bastard. I agree. Imagine if I just did. Imagine if I just was like, yeah, okay, stream ends. Now, it's been decided. Alright.
Letting go of Wallace to reach into my waistband holster, I pull out my revolver, push open the cylinder, only to see one bullet left in there.
So the fact that there's only one bullet left in there makes me think, How many times have you used that gun so far? And how many of those times were on students?
God damn it, I knew I should have ordered more. 0.38 special along with the dynamite. Even if I miss, I still know what to do.
I do know that game, yes.
Okay. Finally made it. This feels surreal. The flashing red and blue lights behind me now barely visible. Now that I'm no longer within range of creating suspicion at all, my heartbeat remains stronger than normal, but slow to a manageable rhythm. However, what hasn't let up was the urgency of everything. Approaching his front door and placing my hand on the doorknob, I expect it to be locked. I really don't want to have to climb into his window to see if he's okay.
I think we're on the good ending. I think he got arrested before he reached his house. It's that principle. On stream of this mod, I ended the session at the choice and let everyone... Ah, that is so mean. I could have done that too. By the way, next time I stream this mod, so next week I will stream it again. We will finish the other choice probably, because I think after... when this chapter ends, I think we will finish the game today, right? Probably, at the end of the chapter. So next time I will just do the other ending, which should be a quick thing. And after that, we might do, like, the short little Christmas mod. By Tormuse, that I downloaded extra in case something ended. Don't worry, I am still continuing this ending. Don't worry. This ending will continue. I will finish the game, most likely. Unless there is a chapter end and there's another chapter after the choice. We'll see.
I really don't want to climb into his window to see if he's okay. I turned my hand to open it and... It's unlocked. I burst my way into his house. There's nobody in here. It's too quiet in here. Oh, are you in here? There's no response. Where could he be? After staying quiet for a bit, my ears pick up on a faint sound from the upper floor. Looking up to the ceiling, I try to grasp what kind of sound that is, but I can't quite make it out. There's no one down here at all, but there's sound coming from upstairs. That means I avert my attention to the ceiling.
Okay, we're ending the stream now. Alright, everyone. It's been a blast having you all around, and I will see you next time. Alright. I could have done it. I am the one in control of the stream. Oh shit, Automod was like, Jesus Christ. No, I'll allow it. I'll allow that comment, Spinner. It's a fair comment.
I avert my attention from the ceiling to the stairs, make my way to the upper hallway. There it is. The sound of water running from his bathroom becomes louder and louder.
Oh, okay. Get ready. I'm falling. No, don't, please. I'm continuing. I promise. It was just a joke. Alright. What do you mean, what command? It just showed up and was like... I had to click on allow or deny. Stupid fly, I hate it. Alright, let's go. Automatic segment.
What if he's just showering? What if coming here was a bad idea? Isn't this trespassing?
We are just showering. At least that's what we should be doing.
I'll just be quiet and take a peek. I quietly open the door.
Thank you for wording it like that. Thank you for using quietly opening the door. That is what I wanted to hear. Also, why aren't the lights on anymore? The lights aren't on.
The sun in front of me puts me in complete shock. There lies Code laying down in his shower, seemingly motionless. This does not look okay.
No, we're fine. We're just relaxing. We were super relaxed, right? You know, we were leaning up against everything, against the wall and we were like, damn, this is so relaxing. We're just lying down in the shower, right? Walking over to see his bare body excites me a bit, but that's not important. Water from his shower pelts his lower face and neck. His hair's all over the place. Quickly turning around, I turn the shower handle and redirect myself to Code's body. My left arm under both his knees and right arm wrapped around his upper body. I used what little strength I have to pull him close and lift his body out of the shower. There's a weird deja vu moment from holding my baby like this again. It's hard to keep a grip on him due to how wet he is, but he's safe with me now. Yuri, check if he's bleeding from anywhere. Is there blood in the shower? She hasn't pointed out any blood. I feel like if there was blood, she would have pointed it out. Which means he's safe, he's just resting, sleeping, right? We're fine, we're safe. Everything's okay, no red, exactly. She absolutely 100% would have pointed that out by now. Upon entering his room, I walk over to lay his silent body on his bed and cover him up. Getting down on my knees, I bring his body close and place my ear where his heart is and listen carefully. See? It's fine.
Oh, thank goodness, you're still alive. My hero, emotions build up again, the stress and pressure of having everything finally catch up to me as I close my eyes and bring my head down to his chest. I'm sorry, love. I almost lost you again. I don't ever want to lose you.
Okay, but here's my question. Why were we asleep in the shower with the lights off? We turned the lights on when we went into the shower. Did we step out of the shower to turn the lights off, then step back into the shower to sleep? Is that what happened? That seems a bit convoluted.
I don't ever want to lose you. I'm so sorry. After everything that's happened, I'm feeling drained physically and emotionally. I could crawl in bed and fall asleep next to him, but I don't know how he feels about me after everything. And I can't let him know how I feel when he's... I wonder if he has a pen and paper in here somewhere.
You have the poem on you, don't you? You have it in your bra. Just pull it out, put it down, done. It's going to happen when he wakes up. There is another chapter. There is another chapter. Which means reconciliation will have to wait for next week on DDLC. Should I move another chapter? I forgot. Well, there is one more. It's probably a short chapter, but considering that, you know, DDLC Z. But considering that we still, like, again, this chapter's probably gonna be short, but we still have the other ending to do as well. So it makes sense that we would save it here for the next stream. Because if I finish this entire chapter, and it was a short one, then next time we would be doing barely anything, right? But yeah, we got at least to the point where we now know that everyone's alive. The situation has been resolved, everything's good, everything is fine, everyone is safe. The only thing that could have been better if Wallace and the rest of the trash gang had a little bit more of what's coming to them. Wallace was the only one out of the trash gang who got a punishment, but to be fair, he was the leader of the trash gang, so you know. See what happens if we ignore Monica? I will next time. I will do that next time. We will wrap up the final chapter and see the alternate ending next time. Don't end the stream or I unfollow. In that case, I will wait like a few minute. Did not get fooled by my choice. I did not. I am so glad. I am so glad. But it was a really tough call. It was a really tough call. I have to admit. Can I say something funny? Something funny. Haha, you said it. Will Yuri marry MC? Did Wallace... sorry, I should voice it entirely. Next time on Doki Doki Literature Club Z. Will Yuri marry MC? Did Wallace... Balls, yes.
Next time on Doki Doki Literature Club Z, will Yuri marry MC? Did Wallace and his alcoholic dad get arrested? What happened to Natsuki's mother? We might never know, but we will see you next time.
Made you laugh. Yes. Funny humor. Now, Zarwin, if you unfollow, I am sorry to hear that, but if I don't end it here, then the next stream is gonna be super, super short. So it's either keep this stream going for longer or have the next stream be like over in, I don't know, 2/3 of the time, maybe? So I choose to call it here because that will probably make for a more even split. And I am sorry that will make you leave. And start a new one next time. No, I still want to do the other ending. I do have a short mod prepared, and I don't want to start a new mod for a while, other than the short one that I'm gonna push in to fill out the rest of the next stream. Because I want to take a little bit of a break from DDLC, just a little bit. Don't worry, DDLC will not be leaving the channel completely, just a short break. Oh, what is this mod? There's still a couple hours left, so just as well you leave it to another stream. So there's still a couple of hours? Damn, okay, so there is a bit more. Was not expecting that. Maybe we won't be getting to the extra mod then. Maybe we won't be doing the small mod. Maybe I will have to save that one in that case for another time. It's definitely good that I have it, like on backup. Because you never know when you play a DDLC mod and it surprisingly ends earlier than you expected it. In which case, having something extra to add to the end of the stream, always helpful. So I will definitely be holding on to that, even if it does still take a couple of hours. Alright. So. Now we can quit. Yes. I am sorry, Zarwin. I know your disappointment is immeasurable and your day is ruined. Your disappointment is immeasurable and your day is ruined, but maybe next Saturday will be amazing. You never know. I hope it can be. Okay. Raid targets. We have a few options. We could A. Raid a DDLC streamer. There are quite a few live apparently right now. Option B. Stick with a visual novel but go to a different one and go for Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair on Sordy's channel. Sordy VTV. Misty. That could be fun. Plus, I'd be down for more Danganronpa any day, so that is a valid option as well. We could go for a PS Dev raid for some Minecraft, because we're starting Minecraft on this channel again tomorrow. That is an option. And I think it'll be between those options. Clarify, 2 more hours in this ending and 3 hours in the other ending. I see. Well, I also get distracted by chat, so there might still be an accurate assessment, you know? Alright. PS Dev is 1 opinion, 2 opinions. I think that those are the only opinions that have really been voiced, other than Zawin saying me. Which is also fair, But yeah. Minecraft. Cyber4? That could also be an option. But I think chat has decided to go for PS Dev. 2 votes for PS Dev, and I think that would be the thing. Or Ronpa. PS Dev is a good choice. Yeah, let's go for him. I might just be hopping onto both streams simultaneously. You never know. I might just be the type to do that. Now then, let's set up this raid. The raid will be directed towards PS Dev for some Minecraft. So let's get this set up. Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this probably second to last stream on this DDLC mod. It's been interesting. I'm so glad I was on the path to the good ending. Or am on the path to the good ending, by the looks of it. And yeah, next time we will finish this ending and probably the entire mod too. So until then, everyone, have a good one, and I will probably see some of you tomorrow when we start our new Minecraft series on the channel. Until then, though, bye-bye. And goodbye to those of you as well who are watching this as a VOD. Your support has also been greatly appreciated. And who knows, maybe I will be seeing you in the future on my channel live. Until then though, have a good one, and of course, no pressure. See you around. Bye.